Here we go.
You want to be like? Sensitivity equals fucking poverty.
Insensitive culture, the podcast. Check it out, homie.
Guys, welcome to episode 67 of Insensitive Culture. As always, you know me.
What's up, what?
You know my guy over here.
And that fool Blazer, Ramon.
On the other end, as always. And we are.
Insensitive culture, the podcast. Make sure you check it out, homie.
Make sure you check it out, homie. And today, our special guest is none other than my good friend Gina Marcello.
Hi.
And Victor Gomez.
Hello, sir.
How are you guys doing today?
Great.
Pretty good.
Amazing.
Yo, you got so classy with this. It's like, all right.
He
turns it on.
We're
He
real
turns it on
now.
and like,
Yo, Gina was here early on when this was Joey's office, and it was like crap everywhere. The whole interview was like on a couch. Joey's like crouched over, and I was just borrowing it, and now
Here we are.
Yeah,
look
we've
fancy.
expanded,
We got
yeah.
some lighting.
a little bit, you know, just a little
it's
bit,
pretty fucking fancy, yeah.
piece by piece.
Uh,
But no, yeah, and it's been a while. I don't know. That was like a couple years ago, probably now. And
so.
yeah, so I
just
appreciate
remember
you.
it was a day after Molly. And I was fucked.
No, this is 2 days after.
This is 2 days after Molly.
So she's improved a little.
We just got the timing wrong this time around.
I'm still hungover though. I'm still trying to get with it.
That's all right. That's all right. You take as much time as you need. We're gonna just be talking a lot of shit, and if you need to stop at all
To puke?
to puke,
I'm just gonna. No?
you know what?
Okay.
That's fine. You can just
Oh,
take
shit.
that with you to the bathroom once.
I'm gonna puke right in and make you
There's
drink
lots
it.
of cups over there. If you're nice thing.
Yeah, for real.
Gina likes the shock value. I love it.
I
It's
really
great.
do. Wait till you see the questions.
We're
Oh,
about
okay.
Oh, God.
See, yeah.
She wouldn't even
I'm
tell
more-
me the question.
Oh,
No, I
More work.
PG-13'd it.
Oh,
I did.
Well, you know,
As good as I could.
we cross the line sometimes, for sure. All right. I have like nothing crazy at all. Let's start off with something light. Gina, do you have a weird phobia? Like something that everyone considers like very strange?
Yes, I do.
What's that?
I am petrified of peeps.
Of peeps.
Peeps, the marshmallow. I love marshmallows, but I cannot fucking go near a peep. Easter time, I don't even go down the aisle. All my friends are like, don't even look. I can't.
That is wild.
And they don't look
I
like
need to
cute
learn
little
more
chicks.
about
They're
this.
fucking
I have
terrifying
follow-up
looking.
questions.
Like, ugh, no. Also, this is weird, but I can't eat snowballs because I have a fear of the Energizer Bunny's feet. Because what they are, if you see a sandal, it's just too.
Oh, man.
No. But these are just from like childhood nightmares.
Sidebar, my favorite thing to eat on Easter.
Peeps?
I will murder peeps. I'll eat a 20-pack before you come downstairs from
Good.
taking
You
a
can
piss.
save her.
She won't even know I'm eating them.
Good.
It'll just be
Oh,
yellow
man.
crystals
Just-
on my lip when she comes downstairs.
As long as I don't have to see their. I could see a peep if they don't have the head.
As long as it's like
Okay.
all
So
mashed
So it's
up.
the head that makes it weird.
Have you ever
for-
microwaved one?
Never.
Oh no.
First
Does it
off,
just poof?
don't. Your
Does it
parents will
just-
fucking kill you.
Mm.
They explode. But that's the thing. They get bigger and bigger and bigger before they explode. No.
Coming from
Oh
someone who's
man,
done it
now we got to
before.
try that shit out. Put that shit up on TikTok or something.
It's fucking terrifying.
Does
I
anyone
definitely wanna see
else?
that.
Explode a peep.
Does anyone else have like a
I can't think of any foods off the top of my head right now.
no?
but-
Just something that
phobia,
most people
like
will look at you
spiders.
like, why the fuck are you scared of that?
Oh, I mean, no. I'm scared of spiders for sure,
Yeah.
but that's not like weird or anything.
I remember one
Spiders,
time he
snakes.
almost killed us because of a spider.
Dude, my
What happened?
assistant
In the
pretended
car.
to throw a
Driving.
spider on me today, and I almost shit on my other girl's client. Like, I jumped back so far that I was like, I could have easily farted. Like, I was so scared. No, you don't fake throw spiders. And we're tattooing. Like,
Yeah,
Ooh,
nah.
nah, don't
Terrible.
I
fucking
have a
do that.
couple. I only have a couple though. They're real. One's really intense. I do not like heights.
Oh, I'm
Like,
yeah, I can't
I'm-
fuck with it.
I love being up high in buildings and looking down, but like as far as maybe going out onto the roof, I get like real
Yeah.
weird once I get to the edge. You know what I mean?
I have this thing, and
Really?
I can do
Hell
that.
yeah.
I can do that like right up front. Like we get out there, I can actually look over, and I don't know what the time frame is, but at some point, some shit goes on in my vision that literally it feels like it's
It like warps you.
yeah, it like warps, and I'm just
that
like
vertigo is real. I went to a virtual reality place out by RIT just to see. I didn't go there just for that, but he was like, "Here, try this out." So of course I put it on, and he's like, "What do you want to do?" And he's like, "You want to just walk the plank?" I'm like, "Sure."
that doesn't sound good.
So he's like, "Here, try this first." So I did this roller coaster thing, and I'm like, "Oh, this is fun." So I'm like, "No, dude, ramp it up. I want to walk the plank." So you get on this elevator, and it's like, doom, and it's, in between the elevator, you can see it going up, and I'm like, "Holy shit, this is cool." It really feels like you're on an elevator, and then the door opens, and you look out, and it's like at the top of the Empire State Building or something. There's birds. You see choppers going by and stuff like that. And then you have to look down, and I'm like immediately shitting.
Yeah,
I can't. I'm petrified. No, I know that I'm standing in a room with two guys watching me. Someone's probably filming me.
Yeah.
And literally, I was shaking.
Dude,
I'm not scared of a lot of things.
I'm the same way.
Heights.
I'm the same way.
It doesn't even make sense. You just talked me into getting a loft on the 23rd and 24th
Yeah, but like I said, I like looking
windows.
out and over in a
From
safe
the
place.
safety.
I
From the
could-
safety.
I call that the fear of falling, right? Because I don't have a fear of heights because I'm the same way. I love being up there and like having that view. But
The
once I get
airplane
to
even
that
is fun.
edge,
Right.
I'm good. I'm not trying to fall anywhere.
No, I get real nervous real quick, dude.
Bro,
All my cool points are gone.
same way. I can be in an apartment. It's all closed up. I will stand at the window. It would be fine. I could live there. Ask me to go to the balcony.
I'm good.
I won't.
I love it.
Thank you.
I won't. I won't be able
you.
to.
Nope.
I love it. You could literally bend me over until the point where you're just
I
holding
bet.
my feet.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was a.
It's very exciting. Very exciting to think about that.
I didn't mean it sexually, but I got it.
I know. No one will ever believe that.
Yeah. Our listeners will definitely they'll definitely think it
they
a
remember
bad
you.
way, yeah. For sure.
Clean. It's all clean here.
It's all clean here at Insensitive Culture. Oh man, no, I won't. Yeah, that one to me is not like a crazy ass phobia. I can't fuck with it. Never. He had an apartment at that was like the 3rd or 4th floor. It was high enough to where I was chilling out there, feeling the breeze great. It hit me. I'm like inching my
Your
way
knees are just like
back to
Where's
the
that
door.
window again? Right.
Yep, exactly. I can't fuck with it.
No.
So you're not alone. Let me see. All right, let's ramp these up a little bit. I did have a question. It's nothing crazy towards y'all, but
Okay.
well, because
That's
she wanted
weird
me to
thing to
ask
say.
her like
No
a relationship.
disrespect.
I was like, don't be afraid to
Oh,
ask
yeah, no.
anything.
Yeah. So what's so far? You guys been together for a little while.
Just a wee bit.
What's
bit.
one personality trait that you would change on each other?
Yeah, Vic.
I got one. But I want her to go first. I do have one.
You want to gauge
Yeah.
the level of honesty
yeah.
we're
I
having
already
here.
know.
this down.
Would you like to go first?
I already know what you're gonna say.
Well, you go first then.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Okay, a personality trait that I would change on you.
Now I'm trying to think how.
I think you're hard on me. I would change that. Wait, is that a personality trait? No. You're a little annoying.
Holding your
sometimes.
girlfriend accountable so she can be better. That's a horrible trait, isn't it, guys? Girls, don't you hate that?
Oh man.
Ladies, I didn't sign up for it. I didn't fucking sign up for this. He's just
Sorry.
like wakes up at 5 a.m, goes to the gym. Like fuck me. No thanks.
Yeah.
Babe, if you want to be better, you just gotta get up and go on the treadmill. Fuck you.
I promise you,
I
my
tried.
fiance is
He
the
was
same
there.
exact way.
He's seen me. He's been going. I mean, I used to see him there.
I just don't look it, but I be in the gym.
Listen,
all the
baby,
time.
You're beautiful the way you are.
And that's
See
what
that?
I say to you.
You're
But
beautiful
now,
the way you
let's
are.
go to
Thank
mine
you.
then, since
Thank
she
you.
answered and wasted her answer on that bad one.
That
That wasn't a good one.
I think you're absolutely perfect the way you are.
She is always so hard on herself. And
As
I'm like,
a woman
dude,
should be.
celebrate now, but like extra. So I'm like, celebrate yourself. You know what I mean? Look at you. Spend that money on yourself. Do that
There you
thing.
go.
You're successful. You're a
Celebrate.
boss. But she's always and she gets with it, but like she's always real extra on herself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was like the best answer you could
That
possibly
is.
give.
I was thinking that.
That's why I let her go first.
I'm gonna take the tampon out of his ass.
Okay, it's a man pond when it goes back there.
Celebrate yourself. Fine, guys. I am. It's fine. All women are. We're not.
You got to. My fiance is the same way.
I feel that. My girlfriend's the same.
No girlfriend
same
looks
way.
in the mirror. It's like, you know what? I'm fucking killing it. Like,
Right.
no, we all are like.
There are. I
there's
mean,
some. Well,
there are some
yeah,
girls.
They're fucking. I'm sure.
They're lying.
They're usually the
probably.
ones that aren't killing it, though.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah. Whatever.
Well, shit, I like this so far. This is fun. What's next?
Oh man, yo, we've been waiting for so long to have a woman on this podcast because we deal with so many conversations, and I think it's only right that we had you here first.
Dude, I fucking love coming on. I was supposed to come on, and I was like, oh, I got dumped. I can't come on. Thanks for saving me.
You were gonna come on with
No
Leash
problem.
too,
Thanks,
and I had questions for her. As a matter of fact, that's a good question because I was so looking forward to having Leash on here because Leash, as
She's
we
the
know,
fucking
she's
best.
a lesbian.
Yeah.
She is the best. But I had some lesbian questions for
Ask
her
me,
because
I
I
feel
didn't
down.
know.
Specific.
Yeah, no,
I'm
for
all of
sure,
it.
for sure. So all of us guys want to know, at least here, Dave is a connoisseur of porn.
Okay.
That's what
Right?
they tell me.
So is scissoring real? Is that a thing?
So they don't like when you say scissoring, and I'm not like
Okay.
all of my friends that are
Right.
lesbians and me being someone that has fucked around in my past and will again. You're invited. You're just invited now.
You can't see me blush when you're listening, but I am.
The cameras can.
The
Well,
cameras
turn it
are
on
out there.
Like 80 times a day.
This will be on YouTube,
That's
so we'll see you.
100%.
Good. I
Yes.
cannot wait.
And
to
you
send it
porn.
to everyone I know that has not met her yet.
Thank you, bud.
Oh God, I'm sorry, Mom. They
Moms never listen.
They do
Oh, well,
rub.
she
You
will.
rub. You hump. It's humping.
Yeah.
Hump each other.
See, because I always
Confirmed. Do you hear that, guys?
Yeah.
look at that.
Confirmed.
I'm not saying
Confirmed.
you really like wiggle your way and get in there and rub, but you do.
Green X.
You can do it all, but there's more. That's not all you do. Like there's toys and there's fingering and eating out is a great thing. You guys should all amp up that game and just
See,
do it.
and those are the
Step it
things
up.
that
Watermelon
you know.
sugar.
If you
Hear that,
watch
Johnny? You
porn,
taking notes?
there you go. If you
Write
watch
this down.
porn, like every fucking man does, you know, whatever they say.
and woman.
Yeah,
We
and
all
women,
do.
yes,
Yeah.
and
Everyone.
women. But we watch it and we like to think that all of that shit is real, and we know some of that shit is just like, yeah, nobody does that
But
in
it
real
is-
life.
but
But
it
that was
really
one of the
is.
ones.
I mean, it is real when they're doing it and shit. Like,
Yeah.
For sure.
yes, we all get down. Man, I used to hump my pillow at night. Like, we get weird.
Yeah.
Everyone, girls, boys. So yeah,
Yeah.
there's some people that fucking eat poop out of other people's assholes. That
here
shit's
we
real
go.
too.
That is true.
That shit's real
I was
too.
wondering
That is
how
true.
long it was going to take.
I was talking, yo.
Poop.
We told the story a while ago about my buddy when we were at his house one time. We had another friend that joined in, and this was back in the LimeWire days, right? So
yeah.
so it took forever to download this porn. So when he
Was it
finally
two
did,
girls, one cup.
no, it wasn't. I didn't
only.
know what he was doing. I didn't know what he was downloading. I just knew he was like anxiously awaiting this. He finally gets it after hours and hours and hours of downloading, starts watching it. We start watching a German Scheiser video, and and you're kind of sitting there. You're sitting there and you're watching this. You're like, all right, what the hell's going on? The girl bends over, and I'm like, all right, cool. And then she starts prairie dogging it, and I'm like, oh. All right. I instantly started thinking.
We downloaded the wrong shit. We downloaded the wrong shit.
My buddy is laughing so hard, just like nonstop laughing. He's like, "Oh my god, he's fucking eating it!" And I had to bow out.
I accidentally masturbated to lactating porn. That's because my computer was a touch screen and my foot touched it, and I was like, "Oh, I'm too close." Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So-
and
Too far
once-
away. It's
Yeah,
started.
once you're
Too far.
Yeah.
you gotta find the things that you do like once you get to that point where you
Do
don't
you
want to
guys
fuck.
ever remember watching cake farts?
No, what the fuck is that?
Vaguely.
Who-
Refresh
never-
my memory.
You don't
I
remember
need to
Cake
know.
He's
Fart?
the
You
one
need
who
to
would know.
It was like E-Bomb's World. It was a girl that I can remember her face and everything. She bakes a cake. It's a chocolate cake, and she comes in. And she's like, "Do you? Would you guys like some cake?" And so she gets up and like pulls her pants down. Yeah, she sits on it and farts on it. Can we watch it? I'll Google it.
Cake fart? Google
Yeah,
it.
cake farts.
Oh shit.
No, we'll do it later after all this. You lovely people who are watching this will obviously watch it after. So, cake farts. She just bakes a beautiful chocolate cake and then farts on it a few
And then
times.
farts on it. And then people eat the cake.
No, I don't think anyone did. I think
Was
she
it
just
a-
did
no,
it for
was
fun.
it a
Just watch her fart on the
Box
cake.
cake, or is this like a homemade
This
cake
matters.
that
It was a-
she?
I think it was a box cake.
Okay, that's
Listen,
still
all cakes matter.
All cakes matter. That's
No.
right.
how.
Yeah, they matter. They should.
How hard did
everything
she
should be
go?
farted on.
Was
Oh,
she blowing
man.
out candles or like
no
was this a
candles.
multiple like a jackhammer?
It was a lot of
thing?
farts. She would rub her butt in it and
Oh,
then
that's
spread her
crazy.
cheeks.
Right.
And then when she farted, like, okay.
Was it chocolate though?
Yeah, it was.
That's why you don't eat food at other people's houses.
I say the same
You
thing.
never,
That is true.
No, sir.
You know,
Oh,
if someone
man.
tries to serve me smushed chocolate cake, I'm gonna know that they
Yeah,
fucking
I'm gonna like,
farted.
yo, what the
Something
fuck
Your
happened
happened
birthday?
here.
I'll make sure.
It was like 5 days ago.
All right. Happy belated fart day cake. I don't
Thank
know.
you.
Yeah. The other
need
question
this.
that I because you wanted me to specifically like try to get her to blush. So I wanted her my next question was gonna be, we have a lot of nerds that listen to this because we talk about movies and shit like that and they like to have a good laugh.
Yeah.
However, we all know that nerds probably aren't the best in bed. So what tips would you have for them to properly eat out their woman?
Ooh.
No
as a
bull.
person who has done it myself, it's fucking hard because girls are liars.
Yeah.
Like the moaning, it's all a show.
It's all a show.
It's all
all
a
a
fucking show. I'm
sham.
like, dude, there's nothing that feels that great. So I fucking don't know what I'm doing. So I don't know. Like,
I love his face right there.
I don't
I
fucking
knew
know.
there was going to be a few moments in this thing where I just felt this way. I just
think-
shut
only like
down and I
10
listened
minutes
instead. Yeah.
I think you don't have to go crazy with it. Just press the tongue hard enough because whatever. And then at the end, you could also be soft and just have fun. It's literally just like making out. Just make out. That's all you got to do. Don't fucking get in your head and get all crazy. Like, you know, getting head from a girl. It's fucking,
Yeah.
when they start to get all crazy, you're like, bitch, your fucking teeth.
Yeah,
and
you're doing too much.
Shit. Like, just
Amen.
do it.
Now
Give him a
for
little knock. Excuse me.
Hey, just a tap.
My mom's going to
The
be like,
biggest thing-
Gina,
Preach it.
fuck.
the biggest thing that I heard was a big misconception is that guys start to go a little bit too much. Like they start doing way too much. Keep your head in one spot.
Yes.
Keep your head in one spot
Here's the thing.
and go to town.
When you're doing it and then you get all crazy and you're switching up, like, you don't know, we could almost be there, and then you fucking
And
switch
then,
it all
yep,
up and stuff.
you switch it all up.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
like
wild.
leaving one ear pod out. You just got to listen too.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
When you're
listen
walking,
to-
you can hear traffic, but you can also hear your music.
Yeah, you got to pay
Apply.
attention.
Oh, and don't
Apply
be
this.
afraid to use your fingers.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Very, like,
Did you
you
hear
just
that?
gotta
He was
do
like,
it all.
no, I'm not afraid at all.
No. Oh, yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm all
Not
up
at
in
all.
that. It's like,
Also,
finger guy.
communication is key. You just say, like, do you like this? Do you want it harder? Like, doesn't matter. You just ask. It's
like
very
that.
Okay.
simple. A real
I like
person
that
will
one.
just
See?
honestly
Communicate
answer.
with your lover.
Let me tell you what, it's not just nerds that need this advice.
It-
Probably.
Oh, baby, you're
Probably
great.
not.
You know what I mean?
True
A
that.
lot of people
It's
probably
actually a
out
lot
here
of money,
thinking
yeah.
they're all like, "Whoa,
Oh, yeah.
I'm amazing. I've
Yeah, those guys in the mirror just
good
like,
at it.
yes. Yes.
never had any complaints."
Truth is, they're never going to complain to you, bud.
No.
No,
They
I
complain
do.
to their friends afterward.
No.
Oh, I complain right too. I'm just like, this is what we're gonna do.
Gosh.
Like the
Ooh,
last
I like
couple
that.
of times were okay. What the fuck are you doing now?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you must be doing all
Don't
right
break
if
up
you
with
ain't
me
got the
after this.
complaint department yet.
Yeah.
No one's phoned in. It must be because of COVID. I spent a lot of time by myself.
Oh man. Have you used Tinder? I never used Tinder.
Oh, okay.
No?
So since we're talking about leash, so I never used Tinder, but she had a girlfriend that was on Tinder, fresh after a breakup, and she was like, I'm sad. Like, I want to see what her profile looks like. I want to
Yeah.
see who she's talking to. But I was like, yeah, make a Tinder. We'll like go through and find her. She was like, no, I don't want her to see me on Tinder, so I'm gonna make a Tinder of you. So now there's this like
Nope.
Tinder of me in the lesbian world, and I was a little bored, so I also used it too. Went on it. I went on a date or hooked up with this girl or whatever, and oh my God, she made me listen to Taylor Swift for literally 4 hours while playing fucking, what's that, Connect 4 at my house during like COVID
my
times.
God.
Oh,
Yo,
Jesus.
that is
I
wild.
like texted my
I
ex-boyfriend.
don't know.
was
During
like, "Please."
COVID, I would have done that same shit. Taylor Swift, sure, girl, put it on.
She was like,
Connect 4, it's my favorite. Let's
oh,
go.
it was awful. No, so I have leashed the thing. So no, I've had a Tinder for a day. Did that.
I didn't want to get one. I felt like,
There's
I
a
don't know.
disconnect
If I'm
there.
being honest, like I know my friends had it and that's cool, but like I, for some reason, felt weird and embarrassed to get one. Like I didn't want anyone to see me on there.
Mhm.
Plus, I also knew like if I get that's the stories I've heard.
That was going to be my next
You know
question.
what I
if you
mean?
did,
Like I
is
want a
like,
clean bill of health when it comes to the
Right,
judge and jury. You
oh,
know?
those kind of
Jesus
stories.
Christ. Oh yeah, dude. That's what Tinder's for, isn't it?
It's
I mean, there are
It's a hookup site.
some success
eHarmony,
stories.
eHarmony, or go on like Plenty of Fish, but like Tinder,
Christian
it's for
Mingle.
fucking.
So here's my
That's for fucking
because
too.
I'd never used Tinder. I've never had it.
Especially Christian Mingle.
They need it the most.
Trust me, I went to
Especially.
Christian school my whole life.
Oh, Christian
what I'm
Mingle
talking
probably
about.
gets
I've
it
seen
popping for
things.
sure.
Word.
No, but for like,
But they do it in the
the reas-
butt.
yeah, they go for the butt first.
Gotta
So
save that
if you want
pussy
some butt
virginity.
sex, go to Christian
butt
Mingle.
action only.
That's an ad.
Noted. Christian Mingle.
I hope they're listening.
I love
Christian
that.
Mingle.
Not
Yo, our sponsors are gonna love that. So no, but
Oh shit!
The
Your next
reason why-
episode's gonna be lit.
the reason why I brought it up was because I hear a shit ton of like wild ass stories. So we don't have to go on that. But I did the same way. Like I never got Tinder when I was single. And you know who my boys are, so they were instantly just like, no, you hook up with them in real time. Like if you can't ask this girl out right now, then what the fuck is the point?
Exactly.
So they taught me, they like led me on how, yo, this is what you got to do.
I felt
so
like
I never
had
did
one.
that.
My little brother had one, and he's not little, but you know he's over 30, but he had one, but he lives in Irving, Texas.
Mhm.
So he had one. He may still have one. I don't know. I'm not trying to get him in trouble or anything. I don't know his current situation, but you know he'd send me pictures, conversations. I'm like, I cannot believe this shit is happening right now. I cannot believe this is real. Like that girl's real. You're really gonna go meet her Thursday? She wants to hang out with you.
From my understanding, there's 3 types of people on there. There are women, for some reason, who don't realize that it is a hookup site and is wondering why every fucking guy is trying to hook up. There's guys that are trying to hook up with everybody that's on there because it's a hookup site. And then there are catfish people.
Oh yeah.
Like those are the 3 type of people that are on this thing.
The bottom 10%ers. Those assholes.
Yeah. Who
technically,
just
I was
find it
kind
funny.
of a catfish.
You were, but
Alicia was using me,
I mean, exposed.
but then I used
You used it, so
it.
you can't talk shit.
for a hookup too.
So it doesn't
Taylor
apply to
Swift
you
and
because in
Connect
the
4.
end. Yeah, that's right.
I know.
In the end, it
Have
all
you ever
worked
been
out.
I kinda miss her.
catfish-y? I see you were the catfisher, but
I've never catfished anybody, but my profile has been used as
Right,
a catfish.
right.
I'm going to be
Many
honest. I'm
times.
going to be honest here. When Facebook or MySpace was out, there was a girl, I never met her ever in my life. Used to talk to her on that little, what's it called?
You
Hey, I am.
what?
I know. You were 12. Shut up. Yo, so that instant messenger,
Mhm.
but she used to send me shit.
Like her fingering herself.
New phone? No.
Oh.
Gifts. New phone. New watch. Our
Oh,
money watch.
That was
Yeah.
a man.
New iPhone.
That was a
Next
man.
time, I don't.
She was
I
a
mean,
big girl.
It could have been. I don't know who it was.
It was a man. He was like, "Oh, this little
Just
boy."
sending me
This
stuff.
little boy is prime.
How old are you?
I probably was. Let me think. 25.
Oh,
Okay.
25. Getting
What a good
gifts.
And you never found out who that was?
Never. I went to Vegas once for a buying trip. I used to work at a place called A Step Apart, and it was a boutique, so we got to go to Vegas, go to the show. So she supposedly lived there.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm here. You know what I mean? Because
Yep.
there was no like, send me your location. You couldn't.
Yep.
You have to understand. I had a fucking flip phone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna tell you. I mean, this is back in the day now. aging myself, but for real. So you try to hang out with somebody, right? And they can't come. Things happen, but like catfish was real.
Yeah.
Way before.
Yeah.
Catfish
way before
was
the
out.
actual show.
But I was getting gifts. I guess it wasn't that bad, but like I get it.
Yeah, no, I went through when I was younger. I was on like AOL. You know, I was on AOL back in the day with the dial-up and
when your mom would pick up to
ASL.
call your aunt and then it would interrupt your conversation.
Yep. First thing you write to a random ass person is
Age,
ASL,
sex,
age, sex, location.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, I was
We're
on the
same
I was on the
page.
interwebs at that time too.
Yeah. Obsessed though. Obsessed. Spent hours on there. And remember?
I used to
In the
fist fight my
shower.
sisters.
BRB.
Yeah.
And if you had a girlfriend, you like put her, I miss you.
initials
Oh, yeah,
in
with a
your
little
profile.
heart and shit.
Yeah.
But no, hold up, because if you go on my Instagram, her name is in there.
See?
Even I didn't grow up.
Oh man.
Whatever, dude.
Oh man. No, it's back then though, it
People used to
was
make
completely
icons.
different.
Yeah.
BRB.
They were-
That's not
yeah,
even an
BRB.
acronym anyone uses anymore, right? Because
No.
the phone's always with you.
I say it.
Right.
I
Yeah.
still say
I
it.
mean, if you say BRB, you're lying. That shit is always with you.
I literally typed BRB, gotta go to a client the
Well,
other day.
okay,
Oh, that
fair
makes
enough,
sense. That
though.
makes sense.
Okay, that's
we go.
fair. That's fair.
Or I'll say it, like, gotta go pee, BRB. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
No.
say it.
No.
You say it out loud
I'm always
rather
there
than-
when she pees. Either on the phone or in
always
person.
present.
Or on
when
his
there's
body. No, he won't be
I was
on
peeing
my
the other
ass.
day and she jumped on my back like a spider monkey. Luckily, I was
Jesus.
holding on with both hands
Yeah.
because I was drunk, but
You
that was
know,
experience.
There's no privacy.
Were you at home?
Her home, but
Oh,
still.
okay. Someone's like, so did P just like?
No,
fucking
no, I
spray
told you
everywhere?
I was holding on. I was
I'm
firm,
just
dude.
picturing like a sprinkler,
No, no.
bro, just spinning.
no,
Helicopter.
There's
I'm
no
an
interrupting
annoying
the flow.
girlfriend. Like, I'm like right with you at all
would
times.
be-
Just
It's an adjustment.
Does
I
that
was
happen
gonna say-
frequently? Is that a normal?
Yes.
he won't poop in front of me yet.
No.
But when he does,
Yeah.
I'll
You're
be
gonna
right
jump
in
on his
there.
lap, dude? Just like
Yes, I would be
straddle him.
sitting right on your lap.
Dude,
Are you kidding me?
I don't know, guys.
So Gina shares a lot.
Oh yeah, I'm open.
She shares a lot.
Why
Are
the
you
fuck
still
not?
living in the same house, or
Oh my
you moved
god,
from there,
I'm
right?
about to move in
Okay, yo, hers was the only house that I've seen that
July. Has a room.
has a like a window, like kind of gate balcony area overlooking the toilet in the bathroom.
It was made for me. I like to watch people shit.
Yo, so
Hold on.
No, legit, bro. Hold on. So here, okay, let me just walk you in. If you just pretend you're walking in, the sink is directly to your left, and then like 6 or 7 feet forward, there's like this nice big tub with like the horrible hanging curtain thing. You know, it's like old school. To the right is a toilet, which is cool. It's like offset. So if you just sit down in the toilet, the ceilings are like 15 feet high. So
Yeah,
you're like,
they're
wow, this
pretty
is
high.
a really cool bathroom. And then you look up and you're like,
there's a fucking door
there's
there.
2 cats watching you take a shit now.
Like
And
a
then me.
Romeo
And
and
you're like,
Juliet
where's
and
that
shit?
room go? You know, like we don't even kick it up in the
so
attic. But
freaky.
if you go up to the attic, there's another room up there where you could creep on somebody shitting if you were that
That's
weird.
so freaky.
So I did a bunch of shrooms one night by myself. And I was like, I have all those hue lights that like go to the music, whatever. And I was just laying there. I was like, I'm just going to do shrooms. Everybody's out and I'm just going to like chill. And then all of a sudden I hear voices and I was like, fuck, someone's going to ruin this. And a bunch of friends come up and I'm like, well, I'm on shrooms. So y'all have to do shrooms. It's like 5 guys and me. Sounds like a porn. But it turned into a literal.
Or at least like a porny limited series on Netflix.
Yeah.
5
yeah.
guys and me.
5 guys and me.
All right,
Yeah.
go. Sorry.
Okay, so
On the casting couch, looking at everyone like,
Oh, that's how it starts.
we
always.
literally turned it into a pissing contest. Everybody stood at that window. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea because it's kind of gross now that I say it. But
Oh.
yeah, they all peed through the window into the toilet, see who could get it. It was a fucking disaster. But to me, because I was like so into my trip, everything was so colorful, and I was just like, this is so cool.
colorful piss dreams.
Oh,
Is that
It's like
an
the
episode
horseshoe
title?
falls at Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Maid
like
of the
those.
Mist.
At what point did you remember this was your house and someone's gonna have to clean that
Please,
shit up?
it doesn't even matter. I'm not
That's
grossed out
why
by
you gotta
anything.
move
I don't
out.
care.
There's
Some
pee
books
everywhere.
gotta come to an end, and that one there, that chapter is closed, bro. End of the month. Gone.
But that was definitely the most interesting thing I've ever seen. And you were not.
Wild.
Anytime if you were there hanging out, wild late night or something like that, if you were in the bathroom, you ran the risk of
Me.
coming up on IG on IG with a little hidden camera and maybe like a Nerf gun or something.
Yo, I'm a
fuck
prankster.
you
I
up.
love to prank
Yeah, no, I
people.
love it. It's great.
I fucking love it. I'll like hide in my shower. I'll scare the fuck. He was like, I can't date you. Like, you're gonna post everything.
No, I just said there's one thing I'm nervous about. It's you. I've seen your life on Instagram, and I just,
You're welcome.
you run in on people in the bathroom. She's like, I won't do that just yet.
Man.
Just yet.
At some point.
But if you've seen, I'm literally in bed in my boxers now. I'm like just living this life, I guess.
Hey,
Guys,
man.
I'm so fun to follow. Bad Bunny 69. What's up?
There we go. Can we get that on the screen, Johnny? Can we
Yeah.
flash that up?
Underscore. I don't actually know what it is, but
Don't worry,
I'm fucking fun.
I'll get it to you. Now, I know you have some questions for us, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, go for
You want to
it.
start now?
Sure.
All right. So.
You can do one and then maybe move forward if
Yeah,
you
okay,
want.
we'll
Yeah,
just start with
whatever.
this. Tell me the
We gotta
God's
run it.
honest
We gotta
truth.
run a question at this guy because he's kind of just been sitting here listening.
All of
I
us.
want- I want to hear
He's
from
gonna-
my
he's
man.
gonna-
That's what I do.
Any
That's what I do.
question
You
we
start
would all
then.
have to answer.
I know that none of you are going to be honest with me. I already know that.
Uh-oh.
Have
Johnny's
you ever
a pretty
smelled
honest dude.
your own shit before?
Oh, what do you
What?
mean?
Like,
Word.
Thank you, right? You have.
Okay, let me tell you
Like
something
when you're
about
a kid,
everybody.
You wipe, you fucking smell your shit.
Or you just itching your ass or something, and you're like, "Oh God, I gotta wash my hands." Don't fucking lie and say you haven't. You know what I mean? At least one
everybody
point
does
in your
that.
life,
Everybody does
you
that.
broke through that toilet paper when you were wiping your ass.
I can remember
I
You may
asked
not
this-
tell anyone,
in my
but
head
Yo,
right
I
now
asked this to a
vividly.
group of people.
Exactly.
They all said no, and I was like,
Yeah,
never
they're all
hung out with
you
fucking
know
them.
it's a once in a
Never
lifetime
hung out.
opportunity. So you're like,
Well, I mean, you could do it
Like he
anytime
said.
you wanted, really.
Like he said, at the very worst, even if it wasn't your full intention, you wiped your ass at some point. It was some cheap ass toilet paper.
Right,
that
that
shit
shit
broke
broke
right
like
through.
school
that
toilet
Dollar
paper.
General
The
shit.
school shit.
You felt that shit on your hand, and the first thing you do is,
Yep.
is it poop? You know damn well it's poop.
That's what you get for taking a shit at Mark's Texas Hots.
I'm so glad.
100%.
I'm
All
so
right,
glad.
next question.
that.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Fuck all that.
All right, I have one more. Who's
Oh God.
your least favorite family member? It's pretty harsh.
Oh man, I have so many.
Oh, what the fuck?
Immediate family or extended family?
Let's do immediate. Let's the most harsh we could get.
Immediate
hurt some
family.
feelings.
I don't hate anyone. I think the person that I've never really got along with is my only sister, because there's 8 of us. Me and my sister have been at odds our entire lives. I still I love her, but we just know that we have to.
He said least favorite.
She
Sister, you're the least.
She would say the same thing about we cannot. We've never gotten to a point where we are just like mutual, other than the fact that we are siblings.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? And then and we try to
Kinda
now
sad.
that we're older though. It's when we're starting
That
to
tends
get
to
a little
happen.
bit better. But
Yeah.
our entire life, I spent a summer in crutches. The only summer I ever had to go to summer school because I tried to kick her, and my fat ass, my knee blew out.
Holy shit.
Yep, when
What
I
a
tried
kick.
to kick her.
Try to kick 80 yards on her ass.
Talk about karma. I spent that was the only summer I had summer school, and I had to
Valuable
do
lesson.
it in fucking crutches.
Yes.
And she laughed at me.
Of course she did.
Yeah,
Of course
she
she
I would
did.
have
Yeah.
laughed at your ass. Bitch.
All right, my friend over here.
Johnny.
I got 2 older brothers. I'm the youngest in the family. So I'm going to have to say my middle brother, just because he's a
Well,
fucking
y'all going
dick.
straight for the neck.
I mean, you said I don't have many options here. What am I going to say, Mom?
And
Yeah,
uncle,
yes, dad.
grandma, grandpa, like I don't know.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Oh,
But I like immediate family. Yeah,
I
just
was
go
thinking
straight for the
immediate,
neck.
like,
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, what I heard
like
immediate,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, my grandparents died when I was mad young. So, yeah, I guess they suck. But
From what I've heard.
they suck for not living long enough.
yeah.
No, my
If
brother's
we're
a
going
dick.
immediate
But he
family,
knows
this is
he's
going
a
to be
dick.
funny because you
That's good.
You have 2.
That's good.
And I gotta know.
Me?
He's like, I gotta answer this
You have a
question. I thought
mom?
we came with the
He
questions.
has a mom who is his like world, and then he has his son. So yeah, you gotta choose, my guy.
No, I have other family members.
No, we're all doing immediate, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this is still.
Oh, you have like brothers.
So I have brothers. I have stepbrothers, but I've never thought of them as I've never even called them stepbrothers unless like I had to like specify.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't have a least favorite, but I do because I love them both, and I'll do equally for both of them. You know what I'm saying? I really fucking will. But oddly enough, my little brother Steven, there's me, there's Chris, and there's Steven. Everyone's above 30. Some of us are above 40, but whatever. But
Daddy.
Steven and Steven and Chris live in Texas, like I said. I don't remember the last time I talked to Steven.
So
We just don't talk.
Yeah. I have a brother that
My man doesn't
We never
talk. Like
talk.
he talks. He's introverted though. He works. He plays his games. He goes home. He does his thing. He's very quiet. Like I get that. I respect that. You know what I mean? He's called me before for like advice, but that probably was like 2009.
Damn.
But I remember that shit because like it just means that he still knows that if some shit happens
you're
and he's
still
like,
there.
I need to talk to somebody. Let me just talk to my brother I never talked to.
You know what's funny is one of my older brothers, his name is Steven. The last time I talked to him was only because we ended up at like a family get together. But yeah. He lives in Rochester, and we still like never.
Yeah, well,
never
they live
talk
far.
nothing.
Families are weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
I would do anything to see him, but like, just
And
hasn't
yet
worked
he
out.
ranked higher than your sister. That's fucking.
Because he and I have never had any beef. He and I has never had any beef.
And break his fucking knee on him.
My sister and I have been at odds all of our lives. You don't understand that.
He is a brother scorned, bro. When he pulled that hammy and snapped that knee, that was for life, dude.
Oh man,
Word.
she's the only one that I share both mother and father with. The rest are all half siblings from different mothers
Man,
and
so
stuff.
full blooded. You
That's
hate
crazy.
this bitch, huh? That's sad.
Well,
I don't hate her, but I did at one point. At one point, we could not fucking stand each other for sure. But
What about you over
now
there?
we're better.
You don't want to answer?
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn now.
This is gonna sound weird,
Mm.
but my dad,
I was gonna
Okay.
say that. I was like, he's gonna say his dad.
100%. Not Tom, not the Tom that we
Your-
talk
your
about,
real
but
dad.
like my real dad. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
He left when I was really young. But
Mhm.
when I was older, I was like, man, I gotta find this dude. Like something just as like I had to meet him, I had to see him, I had to know who the dude was.
Yeah.
And I ended up finding him like on MySpace of all things. Like this
No
was
shit.
back. This
Yeah.
was back then. Like
that's
in
what it
those
was
days.
really big for a while too.
Yeah, I was probably like 20, and I was just like, I want to know if there was like health issues I needed to work, like just all kinds of weird things
Got
that my
questions,
stupid
dude.
head was going through. And so I met the dude, and he was like underwhelming, big time.
Yeah.
And
Didn't give a shit, probably.
I mean, not really. We
No
actually
fluff.
we met at Applebee's. Funny enough,
There's nothing wrong with Applebee's, bro.
We got
And-
drunk before here.
you know, we had
Applebee's.
the normal conversation. I asked him questions, and like it was okay. It wasn't like everything I had dreamed of as a kid. Like I'm gonna find
Did
my
you look
dad,
like him?
and he not really, no. And that was another thing that I was kind of bummed about. Like I was hoping, like I had seen pictures
Some
of
sort
him
of
when he was
attachment.
Yeah,
younger,
no, I get the letdown.
Yeah.
like pictures of him in the '80s. That when he was a younger dude, but
Yeah.
he was underwhelming. And then he was like, yeah, I know I wasn't there, but I want to, I'm going to see you. You have family members. I have sisters and, brothers that I've never met. And they're from 8 different girls all over the fucking
Shit.
East Coast of the, yeah. So I'm
You
like,
made my
I'm
life
like,
real fun.
I'm like, okay, cool. Like let's do that. Like if you're going to make the effort, I'm in.
Yeah.
And so like we meet again, and I met some family members, an uncle, cousins, things like that, and I was stoked. I was like, wow, this is cool. Like they sort of look like me. I look more like one of my uncles
Right.
That's usually
than
what
I did
happens.
like this
And
dude.
then you were like,
And yeah, and I'm feeling better about it.
I need a brother.
That would have been cool.
Maybe
'cause
I
that
clicked the wrong-
uncle is super, super cool. So
Yeah.
I'm in contact with him. And so like I'm like, oh, this could work. This could be fucking cool. Like my dad, and like I talked to my stepdad about it because like he raised me since I was like 2.
right.
And like I talked to him. I was
Yeah.
like, you're my dad. Obviously, we had that whole talk. Like this
Respect.
isn't anything like that. I just need to know like it's for myself. And I go to, I think I went to text my dad. I did something like my biological dad to see if we were going to do something. And my uncle like called me right away. He's like, yeah, he's going to go to prison for a while.
Oh.
And I was like, oh,
Awesome.
okay, cool. And that was like a decade ago.
No way.
I don't know if he's out.
Since?
No, I haven't.
You haven't
I've
gotten
talked to
bored and looked up to see what jail he was in or wrote him or something?
I did. I did look him up, and that was probably like 8 years ago. This was like a couple years after he went away. Like and there was like a record of him going away and where he was going and what he was charged, but there was nothing after that. It was a ghost trail, and maybe every couple of years I'll throw his name into Google, and just
I would
and just see what's out there, because that was how I found him originally. And my uncle like that I talked to, like he hasn't heard shit either.
Yeah.
Like
well,
he
at least
knew.
you have him, and at least it kind of sounds like you're at peace. With
Yeah,
it.
no, definitely. And he's a cool dude, and he's like really the only piece I have of that side. So even if my dad even if he like shot me an email out of nowhere, I would probably just ignore it. Honestly, at this point, like I've been doing so fucking good.
Dave, you're gonna make me fucking cry, man. You're gonna make me fucking cry, bro.
It's my immediate, my immediate family.
I kind of feel like I want to cry too, or I have to pee.
I'm definitely hugging you when I leave.
Both. Right on.
I'm both.
I'm cool with that.
I wrote to Charles Manson. Not that that's really.
Did he write back?
But no, I
bummer.
think he was already married at that point. Lost
I think you should thank your lucky stars on that one.
Well, all right.
Yeah, wasn't he in the news for some wild shit recently?
Yeah, like kidnapping his girls and
Oh,
keeping them
wait,
locked
no,
up.
no, okay,
Charles
never mind.
Manson is dead.
He is dead. He is dead. For some reason, I thought you meant Marilyn Manson.
Oh, he also
I didn't
he's
hear
followed
people
suit
out
with Charles
too,
Manson
yeah.
or something.
Right, exactly.
He had a cult of weird. I don't know.
One, we
People are
know
fucking
for
nuts.
sure he was fucked. The other one could have went anyway.
He's a very smart man. Like
He is.
I don't know. It's the only book I've ever read was Marilyn Manson's book. Actually, that's a
What's
lie.
the appeal there?
I don't know. I like psychopaths. I wrote Charles Manson. What do you mean?
Yeah, I wrote Michael Jordan. She wrote Charles Manson. We have different
I wrote
childhood
Jim
heroes.
Carrey.
Well, he's a
Really?
good one.
Yeah, he sent back like an autographed 8x10
Get
with
outta
like a
here.
I
little
wrote Phil
message
Collins,
to
and
me.
he did the same thing.
Some
It's
people
a
are
fan club.
super,
Son of a
super cool.
bitch.
Yeah.
I'm writing Drake when I get home.
I'm writing Dennis Rodman, and I feel like I have a chance with him.
That life is
I
amazing.
think you have a
You got
chance.
Carmen
with him.
Electra vibe. He would dig it
I
for
fucking
sure.
know. I
Yeah.
really feel. Dennis Rodman.
Yo, if the
Call me.
worm is listening to this podcast, what is up?
That's amazing.
We fuck with you, bro. We fuck with you hard.
Not
All
North
right.
Korea though. We don't fuck with all that.
Oh, but I will do anything. We can
We're
run
not
away.
about that.
They'll accept us. Fine.
Oh, come on, guys. You know what happens in North Korea stays in North Korea.
All right. So unless you have any other questions, we're gonna get into
but we could wait.
Yeah, we could split it up a little bit. I have some news. Let's see what's going on in Hollywood. So we know that J-Lo broke up with A-Rod not too long ago. So on Instagram the other day, I saw that Puff Daddy put up a Throwback Thursday, and it was a picture of him and J-Lo randomly with a hashtag TBT. Right.
That dude has always been on her.
dude.
Oh
shit.
yeah,
It's
no,
never
he
gonna
knows.
happen.
He knows.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's never gonna happen, dude.
So it's
You were a
very
has-been. Sorry.
well. It's very. I mean, he's still a billionaire
Okay,
though.
just because he's a billionaire,
Still
dude.
Puffy.
True.
He's no. he
So
lost it.
but there was the reason why I brought it up is there was a lot of support for what he was obviously trying to do now that she broke up with A-Rod.
You guys should get back
together.
together.
There's
blah,
a little bit of talk of her going back to what's his name Ben Affleck, where
yeah.
they spent some
I'm
time on an
I
island.
saw that picture.
I'm into that.
Yeah, so there was a little bit of talk of that. So now we see this Throwback Thursday of Puff Daddy and her.
Mm-hmm.
So we know what he's trying to do now, and everybody is super supportive.
Acting like a little bitch.
Everyone is super supportive of it. My question
Because
is,
everyone loves drama.
everybody does. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They all just need to everybody's bored. They're all fucking.
They love
Not doing
toxic
anything.
shit, man.
So I wasn't going to bring it up only because I heard another podcast bring it up, but they brought up a very good question, which made me bring it up anyway. And that's if it were you and I, just like your average person who posted up a picture of, let's say, me and my ex from 10 years ago, randomly. She's single now, and I put that up. Will people be supportive of a man putting up a throwback Thursday of his ex, just your average man, not Puff Daddy, not a billionaire? Would people show support?
It depends on the man.
It also depends on if you're single or not.
Right. No, of course.
I don't
Yeah,
think
even if
Puffy
you're
would
single.
have done that if he was dating somebody. Unless he was,
That'd be
like
fucked
I
up.
said, it depends on the man. Maybe he was trying to be a cocksucker.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he just was trying to, he's rich, but relevance is a very important thing as well for men. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
whether you're doing much or not, or whether you got some money or not, at least on social media, you have an image to uphold, and that might be Puff just stirring the pot.
Right. But if it was me, Wok, right now, and you knew who my ex was from back
I
then,
would get
because
fucking
we're cool.
roasted.
No,
Exactly,
I think it's
right?
not like that.
Not a single person would be in support.
Not
I would
one.
get
Exactly.
roasted.
I don't think that's true. Okay,
Not
so
one.
like I got back with an ex of years ago. Awful person to me. I don't know. Is he a good person? No. To anyone. But I got back with him. And so many people were like, "Oh my god, I'm so on board. I'm so on board." We also have mutual friends who, this guy was married to a girl, then they got divorced, then he got remarried, and everyone's like, "Cool," but then they got divorced and now he's back with that girl. And I mean, they are a great fit, but everyone's like, "Oh my god, yes, like so on board with this." But like, you forget, like, wait, you guys broke up for a reason. Like, remember those stories. Like, why are you so happy for love that you think is what? It's all not
You have
theirs
really
or whatever,
supportive
but
friends.
it's all just like, it's just weird. Like, everyone was so supportive of me getting back with that ex, and it's like, yo, you all know that he was a fucking cocksucker, and now
Can I ask the question?
sure,
Were the people that were supportive of you getting back with that ex women?
everybody.
All,
Because
men
people
and
just
women.
like to see love.
Okay.
It's all Instagram. People just want to see that shit. They want to, it's all like a fantasy of like, this is just so beautiful. We would love to see you guys back together. But like, they probably didn't even have sex. They were probably so boring. They were probably whatever. Like, but people just want to see it. They all want like they have hope. And so seeing anybody
you're
like
saying.
rekindle a flame,
Yeah.
it's just hope. So
On the
everybody
gram, you always gonna get support.
it's all fake dumb shit. But
It is, yeah. They're all still talking shit behind your back about
exactly.
it any damn way.
And then the second, like, I always got messages, I'm like, "You're so happy, you look so happy, blah, blah." And then we break up and they're like, "That guy sucked for you." It's like, wait, what? And now I'm with him and they're like,
And
"Oh
then
my
half
god, you
his
look
friends
so
are in there
happy."
like, yep.
It's just everyone who sees, and I don't even mean like that in a bad way. Like, everybody just likes to see people happy. That's really what it is. It's not even like fake or shitty. It's just people like to see people happy. So they're going to just spread that positivity by saying, "I'm so happy for you guys." I don't think that it's
But
fake or anything.
but you're talking about like if you posted the pic that you had like look at me, I'm back with my boo now. Yeah, people are gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, I'm
But
supportive.
What he did was some more like thirsty shit, like, "Oh, remember that time that we were together?"
Mm-hmm.
Like, are
She
people
has a
gonna be
picture- I
supportive
feel like
of
he
that?
did that-
of him
that
like
picture that
shooting
came
his
out of Ben
shot
Affleck
on
and
the
her.
internet?
Right. It made it look like they just had a fun evening, or they were coming out of some
Right.
apartment or some B&B or some bullshit.
Yeah.
So Puff Job probably just got in his feelings or was taking a shit that morning and was like,
Get
you
in
know
your
what?
feelings. It's been 20 fucking years.
Yeah, he's
been a
Puffy. If you ever
minute.
watch his shows, he's a very emotional man.
He's got to go to rest, my guy.
Well,
You got to
I'm
go.
just telling
In
you.
all honesty, I think
It's hard being
I
Puff
think
Daddy
it
in the
was
streets.
I think
Is
it was a plea
'Cause
for
there's no
them
streets.
to I think it was him trying to shoot his shot.
Yeah, he was definitely
Well, he
shooting
lost.
a shot.
He was shooting his
He
shot.
could have sent a text.
Right, you still got her number? Or did she change
But
it?
he
Old
wants
number,
public
so
service.
about
These
that.
celebrities.
Yeah.
She changed it 17 husbands ago.
Yeah,
Guys, I have to pee.
these go for it. These celebrities, they change their number like it's
Oh my god, all the time.
like it's
Yeah.
their clothes. They don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
Like
Right.
a Google number. They
Yeah.
have some fake shit too.
Yeah.
Like all kinds of wild shit.
Oh yeah, hell
But
yeah.
yo, if you did that shit, me and Johnny would clown you immediately.
Everyone would clown
Yes.
me.
Roasted.
If I for whatever reason, me and my fiance
But on
broke
the
up,
gram,
and
would I clown him? I probably would.
Nah, in,
No.
in,
would.
the, in the group chat.
You would
No.
screenshot it and you
Probably
would
in the
start
group
sending
chat.
it to your boys.
bro, I'll tell you right now, there would be crickets if for whatever reason my fiance and I broke up and I went back to my ex, right? My daughter's mother or something, or I threw up a thirsty ass
Right.
picture of us. with a throwback Thursday of us as a family, right? It would be crickets.
Yeah.
It would be crickets.
Yeah,
No
bro.
one would say shit. Maybe my brother would be like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?"
Right.
But that's it. Everybody else behind it, be like, "Yo, you see what Wok just did?"
I would throw a like on it because I'm supportive like that. But like I wouldn't put that shit in my story or anything like that.
I mean,
I
there's
would-
certain people
and
in
then I
my
would
list. I
clown
just
you in
like
the chat.
anything they post, so you might get one out of me too.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm that too. Like if somebody's
gonna
in
be
a,
nice.
a new
Or I'm like,
relationship,
oh, he's trying to start some shit. I like that one.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. This shit is never fucking
No,
happening.
Yeah, we're just
but
making this shit up.
just toss them a like.
Yep.
but it's like, yeah, I don't think anybody. I don't think it would be supportive in the comments. It's weird too. It's so weird. Like she said too, when she broke up with her ex, and everyone that was super supportive was like, yeah, I couldn't fucking stand that guy. Same shit happens every fucking time. No one says anything. Everyone is like, oh, we need to hang out. We need to do this. And then the second that you break up, they're just like,
But do you
yo,
think he
I couldn't
called
stand
and
that
asked
bitch.
her?
Huh?
Do you think he called and asked her, hey, can I post this picture of us?
No, fuck no.
It's
If
all like
if he
for-
had
they
access
gotta
to
stay
J-Lo, he wouldn't have
relevant
put
in
that up.
somehow. Does he
If
even
he had
have new
access to
content? What new content other than Summer Ciroc? Get the fuck out of here.
If he had if he had
I
any
hate
way
this
to
dude.
message her, he wouldn't have put that up.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
That wouldn't have happened.
that's, no.
I don't think
flagging
it.
it when I get home.
Sometimes you could.
He might have asked
You
his
get
PR.
bored and you send something to TMZ.
Oh,
like,
man, I
guys,
wonder
check
if he
my
was drunk.
Instagram in 15 minutes.
Yo.
Go crazy with
I would
this
do that
shit.
shit all the time.
You're
dude.
welcome.
Yeah, I would toss him a bone, dude, if anybody
Oh
cared.
yeah.
Oh man,
It's stupid.
yeah, it's very fucking dumb. But you know, if
I've always hated him, and I don't know why.
no,
I also hate people that switch up their names. Like, are you Puff Daddy? Are you P. Diddy? Snoop Dogg. I love Snoop Dogg, but like, you're Snoop Dogg, then you're fucking what? Snoop
Mad Lion.
Lion.
No, yeah, I couldn't get
oh,
with
that
it.
was promotion though.
It was
That was
fun.
just him
Yeah,
promoting
well,
the
that
right
was
album.
a- Let the guy
promotion.
live.
Yeah, I've never heard of Snoop Lion after that though.
Nah.
Well, that's
Like,
because
he
it
never
was
went with that shit.
stupid.
It was
It
fucking
was, It
stupid.
died off.
He was promoting his reggae album.
Oh, that's what he did?
Yeah,
I'm
he
sorry,
had a
I'm so
reggae
off, I don't
album.
know.
He was promoting his reggae album, so that Snoop Lion shit lasted like a week, and then that shit tanked, and then he's like,
You know
"Well,
what?
I'm Snoop D-O double G,
That
baby."
was almost as fast as he quit smoking weed.
You know what lasted a while,
Back
though?
to coaching kids
His
football on
friendship with Martha
Showtime.
Stewart.
Oh, that
That's
was
so
great.
Cute.
That was great.
I like that they're still friends.
They're
just
That show
homies.
was fire. That show was funny as hell.
They're fucking homies.
All right. So in a little bit, not so light news, our man Danny Masterson. Remember that guy from that '70s show? The guy
Oh, yeah.
with the hair.
Hyde.
Hyde.
Fucking
That's right.
pedo.
Yep. So his rape case, because we all know that he is now responsible for multiple rapes, and his rape case is going on now. So apparently it brought up a lot of wild shit about Scientology, which we all know is already fucking stupid, and you know what I mean? Like it's really just like a
Great way of
celebrity.
putting it.
I'll just jump off a cliff.
Fucking stupid.
It is fucking stupid. So, all right. So I'll read it from there. So 3 women who alleged that the actor and Scientology practitioner raped them revealed that the tactics of the Church of Scientology prevented them from reporting their assaults to authorities. One alleged victim testified that a church lawyer came to her family's home and said that she would be kicked out of the church if she actually went forward with reporting him. Another said that the church officials demanded she writes that she would take responsibility for Masterson's alleged raping her when she was unconscious in 2001. And then the third victim said that she told church officials about the actor raping her. They told her to read a part of the Introduction to Scientology Ethics, which dissuaded her from reporting her abuse to authorities.
And why are we not shooting all of them in the head?
Because apparently they are a huge, huge organization, but this didn't come to light until
Fucking cult.
this case. Yep.
Ooh.
And there are so many people that are a part of this church that that vouch for this. People that, you know, that we grew up watching, loving. Is John Travolta a part of that
Sure
shit too?
is, sure
John
is.
Travolta,
Oh, he's a
fucking
huge
Tom
big-
Cruise.
Or, like,
There's a
big
lot of them.
shots too in there, like
Mm-hmm.
high up.
I guess you got to have like dough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I've
do.
been
You got to have
to
guap
this.
to be a Scientologist.
Not
I've
only do you-
been to that church. I mean, on the outside, they don't let you in, but like I've literally been there and like looked at it. It's fucking huge. It's gated. It's fucking wild.
Who was the woman that stood against it?
Nicole
Is it
Kidman?
Leah
Leah
Remini?
Remini.
Yeah.
Remini.
Yeah.
Remini.
I think she stood against it because
She got booted
She
out.
divorced. Yeah.
she got booted. She was a woman
Lucky her.
scorned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's all fucking gross.
It
But
is,
she
but
exposed
I
a
didn't.
lot of bullshit, though, for sure.
Yeah.
She did. Yeah, she came out with some documentaries and shit talking about
She
a
got a
lot of
couple,
shit.
yeah.
You know,
I think she got like a series.
I'm sure
on
they're
that
trying to
shit.
kill her.
She
Yeah,
just
it's like
keeps
an
on
A&E
interviewing people.
A&E series. Still like
Yeah.
sixth season. Like they're
But this
running
is
out of
nothing new,
Scientology.
guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like this
no.
shit is happening. You just putting a different sticker on it. But this shit happens not only with Scientology, but in the Catholic Church, the Christian Church,
Word.
Christian schools, and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We just need something new to talk about. So that's why.
And
That's
some
why
different
this.
Focus.
That's why.
Because if we
this.
keep talking about one,
we don't want to talk
and we're like,
about
we're bored. So then
Yeah.
they bring it on to another. It's fucking nuts.
every religion,
You're
everywhere.
not wrong.
There is no fucking safe place.
There's
There is
none.
no
Not
safe.
even in your own family.
You
Like,
know,
it's
you
fucking
just
crazy.
exactly. You just kind of have to like really be aware of that and be aware of the kind of fucked
Or
up
just get
world
your
that you
pistol
live in.
permit and just ba-boom.
No, you,
Right in the fucking head. Bye.
That's still
Sorry.
considered murder,
But
whichever
I
one.
don't fucking care.
in the
Call
movies,
me, I'll
though.
do it.
You know
Call
what I'm
me.
saying? What are you fucking Mel Gibson?
That's conspiracy.
Fucking trash.
Allegedly.
No, it's
Alleged.
you're not wrong. I've always had an issue with religion as a whole, just because they're all people who are following something blindly. And for anyone that is a part of any group, you should do all of your research on it and keep an open mind about the things that sound. If some shit sounds sketchy,
yeah, probably
it's
sketchy.
probably sketchy
Don't
as
order
fuck.
it.
It's, it's sketchy.
Don't order it.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny grew up in a Christian home, a Christian
So did
household.
I.
So
Where'd you
is
go
he
to
Christian
school?
or Catholic?
What's that?
Where'd you go to school?
I went to all Catholic schools, so I went to
Oh.
St. Andrews for elementary. I went to Northeastern for middle, and I went to McQuaid for high school.
Okay.
But my
Okay.
dad was a Pentecostal preacher.
Okay. Yeah, I went to Calvary Bible on Norton Street when I was younger, and then that closed, at least for school. There was like 7 people in my class. So then I upgraded and went to Webster Christian, where there was 12 people in my class. I graduated from there with 13 people in my class, but like I get it, like once I didn't have to do it anymore, I fucking didn't. Plus, when I was 18, I had a kid, which... You're not supposed to do that, guys.
You can't have
I mean,
sex.
honestly, I really personally feel like, at least as a person that was raised as a born-again Christian and I went to a Christian school and everything like that, if you're going to tell these kids not to have sex until they're married in this fucking world, in these day and ages, teach them how to use a condom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something...
bruh.
like it just
that's the
honestly, they
Bro.
don't want to touch it. They're like,
Preaching
that's
to
up
the
to your
choir.
parents.
Yeah, they gotta
Yeah.
teach you.
Yeah.
I grew up. Fuck you. I grew up.
He was over the top. Whoa!
Listen, I didn't have my first kid until I turned 30. Okay, so
All
I
right.
think that was pretty
Well,
good.
I was
I
18.
thought that was pretty
so
good. I
got
thought that was
you.
pretty good.
Then you
But
let
no,
loose.
I have 3 kids. Fuck you.
But when I had my 7th and 8th, it was like,
I only have 3. That's not wild. That's not too
B.
crazy. But no, I grew up in a household where like my family tried to like say little shit like, oh, just do this whenever whatever X marks the spot.
right.
But my father was smoking weed around me all day. He used to
Yeah.
hustle. Did everything that the Bible tells you not to do,
Yeah.
and then tells me, yeah, but when we cross by a cemetery, we have to do this
Yeah.
because, and I'm like,
Nah.
so it never, and I remember the only time my mother was so proud of me because on my own accord, me and my buddy used to go to St. Michael's Church on Clinton Avenue. big church,
the
Catholic
hoes.
church. She was super proud of me, right?
She didn't know there was a foosball table downstairs with other girls.
No, not knowing that we would go.
And free snacks.
We would go. The one girl that I was messing with, because my buddy was messing with her cousin, he would mess with her in the area behind the place. Me and her would meet at the bathroom because we would lock eyes. She would get up, and then I would go over there and finger bang her. This girl over here
in the bathroom.
In the
Keeps
bathroom,
getting better.
In the church bathroom at St.
in the
Michael's.
church bathroom. We didn't even leave the premises. It was
Jesus Christ.
right there in the front.
You guys
of
are fucking up
Christ
out here
was
in these
watching.
I'm
streets.
just
You're
saying.
going to fucking Ocals and Oxfords to get some ass. It sounds like you need to go to church.
I was finger banging church girls, and my mother. This is the funny part. My mother, I think it was probably like a few weeks ago. She was like, I don't know what happened. You were going to church. I think you were going for the girls. And I was like, yo, 1,000%. I was going there for the girls. Oh, good times.
Absolutely.
Good times. I still know that girl. She's a good girl.
Absolutely. Beautiful children.
Beautiful children. She has beautiful children.
Right.
I'm not gonna do all that.
Private.
But these are fucking things that I could care less. I don't know. Religion for me has always been like, if you're following it blindly and you don't question anything, are you actually doing it right?
I was raised in the church, and I was raised by people that would always preach to us and try to guide us. But I learned at a young age that you probably shouldn't listen to what people say. You should probably more so keep your eyes open and watch what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And that for me meant all my friends' parents were smoking cigarettes, chilling, swearing. I would swear. My mom was so tight. My mom, she's an angel.
She still doesn't swear.
She's an angel. Mom,
like,
I love you.
yesterday,
I
she
know
was like,
she's going to see this. But
no. No, you can't. She can't.
Well, too late.
If your mother watches this, she is an angel. My
She's
mother,
an angel. You
my
know,
mother
so-
does not.
Yeah.
I've never been a lesbian, and I love God. I went to Holy
She
Cross
knows what's up.
school.
She
church,
knows what's up.
school.
My mother, I was trying to explain to her, because she doesn't know that any of this. I was trying to explain to her, like, yo, can you watch the kids while I go do a podcast? What is that? Oh, it's a radio show.
Right.
You know, what is that? And I'll show her clips. Till this day, like, I'll show her clips. I'll lay it out for her. I'll talk to her about it. No fucking clue what a podcast is.
Angel.
And so, so I'm just like,
Protect her at all
Mom,
costs.
remember that thing I told you a while back that I still do that. So can you please watch the kids while I do that? Yeah. She's, God bless my mother. After I talk all about
Y'all
this
have good saint moms. My mother's a
religiousness.
gangster.
You sure, Mom?
See, but
is a
my
G.
mother, I don't remember my mother ever going to church either.
Ooh.
You know what I
Oh, my
mean?
mother
Someone in
played the
church.
piano at the church, bro. I had to be there early.
Okay.
Come on,
Yeah.
don't get me started. Let's talk about some other shit.
I'm all over that. That was my whole life.
Yeah.
I fell. I couldn't even tell you how many times I fell asleep in the back of the church and my parents forgot me.
Ooh, every time.
Oh.
Had to come back and
Well,
open
there
the
was
church
three
back
of you.
up.
They
Like,
thought
oh,
they had
shit.
you. Right.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's
sure
how
I
much
was-
in church I've been in. And
I'm sure someone forgot me, but it was more of a party and they were probably drunk. And I was sleeping on all the coats.
I used to have to pick my friend up from Pearl VIP. My boy was the head of security there. He used to just text me or call me or send me a picture of my man Alan. Like this in the VIP. With his sign.
Yo.
I had a
that's
goodnight.com. I know
That's
everybody
right.
out in Rochester. Have you ever been in Rochester? You
Yo,
seen that shit.
I know.
So I
I
used to
know
just have to go
Alan.
pick him up. Like, all right, fuck, man. How much time do I have? Come on, hurry up. Get him out of here. It's Friday. It's Friday.
We gotta go.
I know.
That's
I know
awesome.
You've
Alan.
all
He's
done it.
he's
You've all held the sign.
He
Nice
is. He's a
boy.
legend on these streets.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
man.
Dude, you should have him on here sometime.
I
Jesus
don't-
Christ.
He has stories.
I honestly, I don't think I've ever seen that man sober.
Nah, well, I lived with him for 12 years.
Right. So you definitely had the
You
opportunity.
catch it all. I got stories, guys.
We'll talk about that for sure.
Yeah,
We'll get him on. We'll have him. He'll
It's a
enjoy
whole-
it. He'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
So Johnny, did you hear that story about the 17-year-old who put out there? He just made like a little flyer, put it out in the world, for his birthday. Everyone meet at this location. Well, that shit ended up on TikTok and went fucking viral and turned into like a city-wide riot
by the end of the night.
By the end of the fucking night. Dude.
Celebrities were reposting and
what was
shit.
that movie? What was that movie?
Project X.
Yeah, Project X.
Yeah.
It turned into a real version of Project X. Yo, this shit is wild.
Not tonight.
I'm never gonna be able to watch it, am I?
Project X?
No.
Why?
I spent $30 on fucking Cruella, and it's been 7 days, and he just won't let me watch it.
It's gonna be on
Yeah,
regular
but like
Disney
Project
Plus
X.
before you watch it, and then you would have paid for it
I
already.
did. It's on. No, you have to like do like the.
You need to get somebody's Plex account.
Right.
Well, whatever.
Yeah,
Doesn't fucking matter.
torrenting.
$30 fucking poor.
Yeah,
I don't get listened to. We can watch Project X. Though.
Oh
It's
my
really
god,
funny. Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Project X.
So anyway, yeah. So the shit goes viral. The dude fucking literally like every fucking teenager shows up to this location.
I fucking would.
It's just chaos.
Where was this?
I tried to bring up
like
the fucking
SoCal.
article and it wants me to pay.
It was
Yeah, it was like
California.
SoCal.
Of
Yep.
course.
California. These motherfuckers, man.
Nice.
Not only that, but I think it's the timing because everything has been closed forever.
Of course.
So,
People just wanna get the
okay.
fuck
Everybody
out.
wants
Dude,
to
I
get
feel like
out.
a
Nobody
rebel
wants to
now
get
when
out.
I go to get lettuce and shit at Wegmans. I'm just like, I ain't wearing no mask.
Yeah.
I tell them all the time,
I'm
like,
not
I'm
wearing a
walking
mask
in
wherever I
without
go.
a mask, I feel like my titties out. Like I feel naked.
I'm
It's
like,
been a while.
It's weird, dude. Like in the
been a
movies,
while.
when you see other people without a mask, you're like,
Yeah.
like you're driving a Jeep and shit. What's
So
up, dude? Like, yeah,
Respect.
bro, no mask.
Dude, the night before
What's up?
the night before that shit
Feel
got
you.
lifted, I pull up to Wegmans and it was some weird situation where they had me like move, but it like threw me off
Right.
like, you know, enough to where I got out. I went through Wegmans, I walked through there, got what I had to go. I saw a couple like weird ass looks, but nothing didn't strike me as weird. I get back to the car and I'm like, fuck, I had no mask on. And then I messaged these guys. I'm like, yo, I probably look like a complete dick. And I forgot that it was like the night before that shit got lifted.
Right.
So people were, you could tell, you could see it on their face, like they're trying
They
to
wanted to say
process.
something.
Shock.
Like they want to
You're
say
lucky
something,
a
but
Karen didn't get you.
also
Those fucking Karens,
Cancel.
bro. Cancel culture.
I had the first shot, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
I had the first shot down.
You'll be fine.
Oh well, I did the second one
I
yesterday.
think all the shots of Casamigos I took in my life cover me.
it would definitely, yeah. It's
You
just
know what I'm saying?
you're now immune.
Exactly. And I've had drinks at the Barrel, so I know I'm good.
Oh my! I worked there, so
Well,
I'm clear
fuck
forever. I
COVID.
won't even get AIDS.
No, I got
I'm
it.
good.
I got it. COVID got me. It got
Have
me
you
real quick.
I remember that.
AIDS
Yeah,
got
you
me,
posted
you
up.
know.
It got me.
Have you ever used the bathroom at Lux?
Oh.
Don't talk about
You're
my
immune.
favorite place on earth.
You're immune if
Yo,
you
I'm
did
taking
that.
pictures in there. Yo, oh man, I'm not even gonna play myself and say the things that I've done in the bathroom at Lux. I'm not. I'm just not gonna do it. There's some things you can't fucking talk about.
I've done some bad things too.
All right,
Yeah, so then you're immune. You're fine.
it's my
If you
favorite
could survive
place
that,
in
you're fine.
Rochester.
Really?
Honest to God, dude.
I've only been there like 2 or 3 times.
Well, that's. I'm sorry to hear that.
I
You should
can't.
definitely go more.
I can't go there.
I'm
Dude,
banned.
I wear extensions. I always smell like a fire for 18 days because I don't shower. Like fuck that. No.
It was never
You
my
can't
reason
shower
for
with
not
extensions,
going.
That's why.
Oh.
Not that I don't shower my body, which I also
Gotcha.
don't do. But
Oh, we want to hear about.
me not showering?
Yeah.
It's a strange thing. I just don't.
I saw a video because we had that conversation recently too, where we say like, what's the first thing that you wash? Because normally for me, it's like you go in, it's like chest, you work your way down, whatever. But the reason why I brought that question up was because the girl was the same way. She's just like, I wash my hair, I use my face scrub, and then I turn off the shower, and that's it. Like that was what the girl.
Her body? She doesn't wash her body.
She
don't
doesn't
wash
wash her
her-
body because she feels like the
water,
soap and
the soap
stuff.
from her hair, it rinses it
Nah,
enough.
nope.
Ladies,
Disagree.
we have such wonderful
Strong
products
disagree.
of that.
Yo,
No.
she's
Because
gotta
it's
have
those
the
bitches that are like,
nastiest
he doesn't eat me out.
My pH balance is
I don't know
right.
what it is.
I will
We all
tell
know
you,
what it is.
I'll tell you this right now. As a girl who wears all natural deodorant,
Mhm.
I always feel it. I'm always like, oh, I got it. Probably smell. I also, how many times do you see me shower weekly?
I watch you shower all the time.
Yeah, but you, bro. How many times do I shower weekly?
I feel like maybe
Daily?
3.
Okay, 3.
Okay.
But a bitch doesn't smell.
That's not rare.
Your bitch doesn't smell.
Let me ask you
It's
this.
because you
hear
still
that,
gotta
Johnny?
like wipe yourself
Bitch
nice,
doesn't
clean
smell.
yourself nice. Like, nah.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
We've had this question. We've had the question reverse, right? Where we had the conversation on if we've ever went out with a girl and her pussy stinks.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been out with a guy, everything was great, and his dick stunk to the point
Stinky
where
dick. Yeah, of
Is it a
course.
majority of
that
guys?
happens.
Of
It's so frequent.
course.
Dicks are so smelly.
I mean, I'm not gonna go
They're so
down
smelly,
on them.
Johnny.
I'm not gonna go down on them.
but
No.
it's not a deal breaker.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna be like, yo, jump in the shower real quick. Like, it's an easy thing. You want to shower together, baby? Oh my god, I'll wash you. Let's go then. Like,
Okay.
I'm not gonna give my.
The ones that get played are the
Please.
ones that are afraid to speak up. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Where they don't want to tell them.
Yeah, no, I'll straight
So
up
they're
be
just
like,
like,
yeah,
As a
I'll
guy,
give myself a
scarred for
fucking
life.
UTI. No,
Circle
thank
back.
you.
Communication is key.
It is. See, my answer for everything as a woman is just
don't wanna look
communicate.
at it. Don't wanna
As a guy, I have to admit, like I've hung out with a girl at a point where I'm just like, man, I don't want to cancel this, but I also don't feel the freshest right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you just say
we've
like,
gone
baby, I'm
through
just
that
gonna
shit.
jump in the shower real quick.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's simple.
It's
Yo,
like
especially showering in someone else's shower. It's kind of like cool.
it was a full on
Makes you
shift
feel
at work.
cool.
You have no time to
Oh.
you have no time to go.
You know what
Please.
your brand smells like
Yeah,
before you
just
let her
gotta,
go down there.
You just gotta be
And
like
vice
honest
versa.
with each other.
Don't
and then
do that.
and then that's the bad part. That's the bad part, right? This is a
Right.
one-off situation, and now because she continued to go on with it, you're now looking at her like,
I don't know about this bitch. She's dirty.
Yeah.
Balls are smelly, but
Yeah.
this
Now
bitch
I'm
is
starting to
dirty.
question you. You know
That's
what
the
I
whole
mean?
thing. Yeah, but as a respectful person too, like if he went to go down on me and I was like, ugh, I'm like on day 3 or 4, like I would just be like, yo, let me jump in the shower.
yeah,
real
let me
quick.
jump in the shower, right?
I mean, if
Right.
I'm even on like the end of a day or day 2, even at the end of day 2, I'm like, yeah, I'm still good. Like, go at it. Like,
Go
whatever.
to town.
Do what
Whatever.
you
I
do.
don't eat like junk food, so like my pH balance is pretty fucking normal. I think. I don't know. Whatever.
Do we have a strip?
I
Do we have a
like
pH
Doritos,
strip
though.
anywhere?
Where are those?
Grab one.
I thought I had some
Top
here.
shelf to the right there.
Okay.
A 3? Is that good? I don't know.
I've
if it's
never
good or
seen
not.
the
I don't
shade
know.
of yellow.
Burnt
No, but for the
orange.
most part, you should always be like, yo, let's just jump in the shower quick. I don't
Yeah,
know, like really,
that's
like
fair.
when you go
Why
to
not
have
anyway?
sex in the
That's
morning.
sexy. Just jump
That's
in the
fair.
shower.
It
That's
is
dope.
Yeah.
sexy. That's
Just
why
don't
he said
wet
I
my hair.
watch you shower. You always wet my hair. But like also like the same thing. If you're gonna like fuck around in the morning, like yo, let's just jump up and brush our teeth real quick. Like,
Yeah.
it's a simple thing. Like you really want to get down like that? It's kind of gross. So just say it.
Fair.
This was so long ago that I believe I didn't even have my own apartment at the time. Like I had nowhere to go. We're meeting up out somewhere. So that's like the
I'd be in
situation.
that fucking bar bathroom.
Oh,
myself.
no. Ah.
I would. I'd straight up
See,
lemon.
that's a
I
girl
would put
thing,
lemon
though.
on
The
me.
bartender just reached behind the bar for some lemon wedges and just.
Yo, I would go any of my friend bartenders. Like, let me get some lemons. I'm not gonna fucking go to this guy's house. Like,
Jesus
and then what? Like,
Christ.
put the same
As
underwear
guys
back
though,
on?
is that our first thought?
Some oranges.
No.
I'm like, did you
Yeah.
have a
Probably
shop
not.
top?
It's
I'm gonna
lemon
need to
you
figure this out. Yeah.
Just
I gotta
keep
figure
that
this shit out.
Lysol with you at all times.
Oh, all times.
That's where all the citrus comes from.
Jesus.
Citrus is
Put
good.
it all together. I'm watching his face. He's connecting all these dots in his head, and it's like, oh shit.
He's
Right.
like, oh
I've
That's
been
where I
man,
missing
did it
out this
wrong.
whole fucking time.
that
I've been
was the
using olives.
spritz.
I fuck with green olives though.
He doesn't fuck with olives. I love
Oh
olives.
my god.
Oh.
I'm not about that
Our
olive.
like first meal, I was like, "Can I get an egg and olive sandwich?" And he's like, "Ugh."
Oh, that's gnarly.
What are you? What did I say? What are you? 86 years old?
And a cup of coffee with it. Just let me have some
Can I get
black,
some beer?
Oh,
Push
man.
that up for you.
black coffee.
I want one right now.
Oh,
I
these are
love a nice egg and olive
egg and
What
olive.
kind of egg?
Oh my god.
Is it like
on a croissant.
like just eggs? Like
you
chopped
whisper
like
that again?
scrambled
That
eggs?
sounds good.
Yeah.
What kind? Like,
Scrambled or
Egg
hard
salad?
boiled?
You've
Subliminal
never had
messaging.
egg
On a
salad
croissant.
before?
no. I'm
Egg
just
salad
like
is hard boiled.
Yeah,
egg,
like
right?
chop up.
okay.
Yeah.
So it's
like
eggs-
hard-boiled with
Okay.
Hard boiled is nasty.
There's so many
mustard
different ways
and
to cook eggs. I was
things
just
and-
Yeah, you
curious.
put a
like,
little
it's
paprika on
mushy.
it with it.
Nah,
oh,
bro.
The mushier, the better.
Don't. I'm good.
on a
I'm
croissant.
horny.
Nope.
Sounds great.
Oh
Yum,
yeah,
yum, yum.
no mushy.
Speaking
All right.
of mushy,
I was like, well, I'll ask you guys another
Transition.
question.
I want to see where this going.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Oh, she's got a question, Johnny.
I got a bunch. I figured. All right. So, what's your guys' favorite Leonardo DiCaprio movie?
Ooh.
oh,
Shit.
all day. I already know.
Favorite
Go ahead.
Leonardo DiCaprio movie?
Come on, dude.
I like Inception.
Okay. Okay. What about you?
What
about you?
I can't even. I need the list.
The Departed, bro.
Oh,
I know
no,
there's a
that's-
lot of them.
That's a good
Wolf of
one.
Wall Street.
I know there's a lot of them, but dude is a gangster in that movie.
No,
Wolf of Wall
man.
he's
Street.
great in that movie, but I don't think
Wolf
that's a
of-
Leonardo
Ooh.
DiCaprio movie necessarily.
Wolf
it
of
doesn't
Wall Street
focus
definitely
enough
is.
on him.
No,
Wolf
it
of Wall
doesn't.
Street. You could watch it all day, every day. It's a feel good. It's a good.
Margot
movie.
Robbie is smoking.
Oh my
so it's
God.
win-win. No, that's a
Yeah.
classic. I love
Yeah.
that. But Inception is one of them, and I'd say that's probably
I think I've only seen that once.
He was a leader. That's what I liked about that movie. He was a leader in there. Like, he was sought after, his skill and his wisdom. Like, they knew he was off the charts, but they have to be off the charts to get to where they're trying to get. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was definitely into that. I just like Departed because he's something he's not. Like, one of my favorite movies is Training Day because that's just not him
Hell yeah.
either.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
I always
But he's
hated
so
it.
fucking good at it.
Fuck yeah.
I
just
hated
watched Training
him.
Day.
I hated every movie he's ever made.
Who?
Really?
Yeah. Who do you think
Oh,
we're talking
Leo?
about? Yeah. I fucking hated him. And I think he's aging like Jack Nicholson
Definitely.
mixed with a cicada beetle. He's looking real fucked up these days.
Oh,
I see
that's
the
rough.
Nicholson.
Wow.
I see
Yeah,
the
and
Nicholson
that-
for
yeah,
sure.
he does.
The
but
goatee.
Christ.
Wolf of Wall
Chunky
Street,
goatee.
he did a bomb-ass job.
For sure.
And I love Jonah Hill, so that's
Favorite Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
Favorite Leonardo DiCaprio movie? Everyone says Wolf of Wall Street. I would have to say, man, that one caught
he's
me
gonna
off
say
guard.
Titanic because
No, fuck no.
I'm gonna go Django.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
a
nice.
good one. But
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I'm
not
like,
really
It's more of a
him
Jamie.
movie,
It's a
but
Jamie Foxx movie.
Yeah, it's
but
more Jamie
yeah,
Foxx.
I mean that's
get
not
you.
even a Jamie Foxx
He did
movie.
great,
It's a
though.
Quentin
Candy.
movie.
You think that's a
This is-
Oh
It's a
my
Tarantino
God. What an
movie.
amazing director. Did you guys ever see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? I know he hasn't.
yes.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yep.
See, I thought that was a good. My Charles Manson thing again.
Yep.
Would I
Yeah,
bang
yeah.
I see
him?
that.
Yes.
I see that.
My dog is named after Brad Pitt in that movie. My dog's name is Cliff.
Oh my God.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yo, that movie, the ending, which we won't say, is fucking badass. Like, I was just like, yo, that's.
I have a
That's a way.
toss up
That's
right
how
now
we wish
for
it
my
really
favorite.
ended.
We already
yeah,
know
same.
if he's right,
Just
you have
go.
to pay him $5.
And a hand job.
Ooh, and I get to watch.
Yep.
Love to be
Mine
a
is
fly on the
mine
wall.
is between two. However, I'm leaning more towards The Departed. You would think
I almost
job.
feel
What
like
was
he
your
was
second
here
one?
while he was gone.
What was the other one, Walk?
Inception.
Yeah, of course. Fuck.
Well,
I was this close to seeing a hand
that
job.
means you lose. Loser.
Departed. But then again, like I said, I don't
Did you
think
see
that's
this?
I don't think that's a Leo
What was that?
vehicle.
Which one?
The Departed.
The Departed. You don't think that's a Leo movie?
Really?
He starred in that. That was.
Starnish.
He was
Him
one
and
of
him
the.
and Matt Damon
It was him
co-starred.
and
That
Matt
was a
Damon,
Matt
yeah.
Damon Leo movie.
It was.
But I'll
yeah,
Remember when he
I
was
guess.
like, "What
I
can
don't
I
need a
get
hand
you
job.
to?
Fuck
What
me,
can I
right?
get? What can
Yeah,
I
fuck
get you
you
to
for
drink,
sure.
kid?" And he goes, "Give me a cranberry juice."
Mm-hmm.
Fucking.
What are you on, your
I'll take
period?
what's eating Gilbert Grape even.
Oh my
Oh
God.
Jesus,
Oh,
that was
Such a
good.
great
That's
one.
He was fucking
Old
killer in
school.
that, dude.
Yeah, that was great.
He was killer.
I
Nah,
love the whispering on the.
I'd
me
have.
too. It's so nice. It
I don't
sounds
usually
nice.
like
It's
my
like
voice.
I'm right in your ear, but it's
Let's
like,
all do like
He
a
was
little
pretty good in The
ASMR
Revenant.
thing for the listeners.
That's
he
true.
won. Was that
Here.
his Academy Award?
As a
What
matter
is
of
this?
fact,
Is this something that needs to be plugged in?
That was his only
Yes.
Oscar, Johnny.
Oh.
that is an iPod Mini.
Okay, well, so it has to be plugged in order to hear ourselves.
No
What are
big
you
deal.
trying to do
No
right
big
now?
deal.
iPod Mini.
Not an
Leave it.
iPod Mini.
Stop trying to
shit.
ASMR this.
No, this.
Can you guys hear that?
No.
No, you can't.
You got to use the one in front of your
Oh.
mouth. You goof.
Whoever does this next.
That's my mic.
Whatever. It's fine. It's a little herpes. We're not COVID or anything. It's fine. I love that.
Oh,
Keep
man.
whispering. Whatever. I'm hungry. It's fine. Fuck off.
Should have had those
Dinner
onion
time.
rings. Should have had those onion rings.
You should have.
No, we're gonna
We're
go
going
get
to Char
fillets.
after this,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're
Oh,
going
look
to
at
get
that.
fillets.
Oh,
No.
good.
We're
All right.
fancy.
So, I mean, we're at a good spot. You said you have some extra questions.
Oh, that Leo question, that was hers.
Oh, that was her
Yeah,
question.
oh, yeah, she broke
yeah.
it off real
no,
quick.
I
Oh my
fuck,
God,
I
God
fuck with that
forbid.
though.
Just kidding.
I fuck with The Departed.
All right,
I
what's
think
your
harder
guys'
than
stance on like
Insensitive.
men wearing yoga pants?
Men wearing yoga pants? They probably shouldn't. So
Hold
kind of
on,
yoga
pants?
pants? Like
yeah.
women's yoga
what
pants?
It,
Or like
what
men's
are
yoga
yoga pants?
Can I see a
men's
picture
yoga
of a
pants.
man in yoga pants? Like
Yeah, let's
men's
look one
yoga
up.
pants?
I'm thinking those are.
This tastes like weed. Who's on this last?
Me.
Yeah, do you
That's-
smoke
that's
weed?
usually a spot.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's
Occasionally, I
definitely
dabble.
weed tasting.
Wow, way to call my guy out, Scruff
I
McGruff.
Well,
know.
my PO is gonna watch
Take a
this
bite
and-
out of crime.
What's the zip code?
think-
867.
Right, it's legal. New York.
That's
Right.
I think what
Ain't
you
breaking no
are
laws.
trying to allude
Yeah, like
at
that, like
is
Gymshark bullshit.
compression pants for
Oh,
men.
that's what they are.
I mean,
I
if I
fucks
was
with them.
doing like something athletic
You
that
should.
necessitated that,
Beautiful penis.
I'd fuck
Oh
with that.
my lord. Keep
Yeah,
it
those
down.
are
Beautiful penis. Mark
for
the time
athletics.
down,
So, do I think men should wear generally like just those?
Yeah, what's your stance on it?
No,
Like if I showed up,
like
here
that's
today
not
in
a
pair of
fashion
those.
sense. That is like I'm going to
Like,
the
I
Well,
wouldn't
in
say anything to
public,
you, but I would
or-
think you were like a triathlete or something
Right.
that just
Well,
came from
How would you
practice. I
style
don't
it
know.
though?
Yeah.
Like shorts over it?
Yep, shorts over it.
Nah, just
Yeah,
flat out.
hold on, time out. I bought these dope ass trail running shorts from Dick's when they opened. They're Nike, but they're short. So I also bought. They have these like running ones. They're like thicker. I've seen guys wearing them without the shorts, but I figure if I'm gonna wear shorter shorts and I'm gonna be out walking or running, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna wear these.
Right.
You, me, everyone would much rather me put on these tights because that's what they are under these shorts than not. Because if I don't, it's a problem.
No, just
Yeah, it's a
Well,
functional
yeah.
thing.
It's horrible.
Rock the short shorts.
No,
Dude,
you got
no
it.
one wants
Rock
to
them.
see that.
Who cares?
It's
Nah.
not the 70s, bro. I'm with you on that.
My boxers
get it.
are even longer than those
Just get
things. Nope.
I love them.
Like a
love
6-inch
seeing it.
But
inseam.
see,
That's perfect.
you
on
would
shorts.
though, and
Well, I'm
and
a
like
woman.
Yeah,
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Dave likes the tip hanging below the pants.
You got
is
to.
what he's saying.
You got to.
We're women. We want to see the big dicks, small dicks, all the
See?
dicks
That's-
in the
they
sea.
wanna
We
see
just
the-
love
All
they
to
the
wanna
see
dicks,
it.
the
the
gray
dicks, Johnny.
sweatpants dicks.
Oh my
She
God.
thought she was
My man's
slick.
look at my man's in the champions today. You see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Yep.
Right
That's why I've
away,
been
I
looking
bought
down.
you
Letting
brand
you
new
know.
Focus on
shorts.
the
Dick
gas and they
everywhere.
keep
Good
going
thing
down.
he's got that thing tucked under the table.
Oh man, now
right.
tucked into my sock.
Rapid fire, real quick.
2 inches from the ground.
From the
From
ground.
Classic.
Same.
Episode title.
Have you guys ever seen China's clit? A Night in China.
I have.
Yeah, of
fuck
course.
it.
I remember
Oh,
that.
hell
That's
Yes.
a doozy.
I went
Yep.
deep into the China
So-
catalog.
I bet you
So-
did.
She
Just
also
a
could
night.
go deep in you.
There's a-
That's
Can
how
I-
big she is.
Can I
She's not
ask?
alive
there.
anymore. Is
She's
she?
not. No, she
she's
passed
dead.
away.
She's from like
R.I.P.
Fairport
Yeah,
or
she's
something.
around here. Yeah.
Can I ask? Is that a small dick or a big clit?
Big clit.
Big clit.
You sure?
I've seen some small dicks. That's big clit.
Yeah, my fiance was telling me prior to getting with me that she was scared because she was single and she had a friend who broke up with someone
Over one of those?
who had one of those. She called it a chicken nugget dick.
Oh,
And
my
that she was
Lord.
then scared that she was
Like,
going to
where are
end
these
up.
nuggets from? Burger King? Because they got the long, skinny
Yeah,
ones.
the
you
old
know?
school, the spicy
Dinosaur.
burger.
Don't
Chicken
play
fries.
yourself.
Chicken fries.
Choose
No,
wisely.
apparently it was like just a head, no shaft.
Wow.
And
Wait, what?
and what she couldn't fathom either is that he was a cocky ass motherfucker.
Right.
Like he was super cocky.
Somebody put their mouth on that little thing and made him feel
I
important.
He had to feel cocky.
I would. You
or
gotta
else
make
she
all
was
men
just-
feel loved.
Oh, my Lord.
first dick
No,
I've
you
ever-
fuck. Blech.
Yes, I would. Well,
And then-
because then I'd be extra good at it because you could swallow that thing whole. The first dick I've ever seen didn't have testicles,
Just a dick?
just dick.
Just a dick?
Okay.
What happened?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Oh,
I
you
was in
didn't?
like
It
8th
happened.
grade.
dude.
It was
Yeah.
my best friend in 8th grade.
So there was so
He was
so
geared up.
when a woman
Right.
is servicing a guy, sometimes it feels good when you like cup it and play with him. Like what do you
Gotta
do there?
play
It's
with
just
the
like
balls. Well, he doesn't know the difference.
You just rub it. You
right.
just put your finger.
Yeah,
up.
If you never had balls, you don't know what you're missing.
Just shove your finger up his ass and say, he's got one of those, right?
Gina's
Okay,
like,
so guys, when you see a bear charging at you, what do?
Play dead.
Fucking run.
Punch
yeah.
it. Fucking punch it.
I don't know. Did you see that video that came out today?
She shoved him over the fucking.
Yup, she pushed
Really
his
punch
ass.
that bear. Oh my God.
I would.
Have you guys ever seen Shake That Bear?
No.
What?
Shake that
Shake
bear.
You've
that
never
bear.
seen Shake That
Never
Bear?
seen Shake
What
that
is Shake
bear.
That Bear?
It is a raunchy little
Oh God.
Shake That Bear. Please.
Is it a
Please
song, a
watch it.
video?
No, it's a fucking very white trash porn where these two hunters that are a couple kill this bear and then they fuck over the bear. And she goes, "Oh, shake that bear." Here, you want me to do it sexier?
Oh
This sounds
Lord.
like it's right up your alley.
Write this
Shake
down,
that bear.
Johnny.
Right.
Please,
that in my notes.
please watch Shake That Bear.
I will.
If you're not going to do what I said to do earlier, which I totally forgot, which was it? What was that? What?
I'm
Google
sure.
the other thing too. And Google celebrities without teeth because that's pretty fucking funny. But definitely. Oh, cake farts.
Cake
And
farts.
Shake
That's
That
right.
Bear.
Johnny will definitely remind us because he has to go and edit all of this and then produce a video.
Johnny,
So
you're gonna watch Shake That Bear and you're gonna text me. You're gonna
Sorry
call me. And you're
about
gonna be like,
He's gonna get
"Dude,
curious.
Watch that right now.
He's watching it.
he said, "I'm
are
watching it
you?
right now."
Please shake that bear."
That's fucking crazy. The best part right here is this
Reaction shot.
photo that I'm looking at is from www.myrectumisnotagrave.com.
Yes.
Now we know where to
Mine
go.
either.
Mine is.
Oh
on
my
in.
God.
I'm
That's
just kidding. We cannot let your
crazy.
mom watch this.
No, well,
Oh, she's
too
gotta
late.
watch.
No, just don't repost this.
Yeah,
Just
my
block
rectum
it.
is not a
Mom,
grave.
block. Oh my God. This is all a facade. It's a show.
It's
I'm
great.
an angel.
Shake that bear.
I'm quitting drinking after this.
There are videos
That's right.
just everywhere.
God, I
We're
want to
reading the
die.
script.
Speaking of wanting to die, do you guys want to be buried or like cremated? Which one?
Buried.
Okay.
I want to be cremated.
Okay.
The reason for it is I feel like I really don't care. Honestly, I feel like whatever
dead.
I choose, they're gonna do the fucking opposite anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
If your
'Cause nobody
sister's in
cares about
charge,
him.
she's definitely fucking. She's definitely gonna make him into powder so she can vacuum his
I
ass.
still
up
love her.
every
She
time
just
thinks about
knows
him.
that our relationship has never been the best.
Yeah.
You won't be on her mantle.
Now, the reason why I say cremated is because if I pass away, and I would not only want to be cremated, but I thought that I would want my immediate family, like if my fiance, kids, and whatever, I want them to spread my ashes in some like in a place that is beautiful. That way, they get the experience of going there and doing that, and then you leave me off at some place, but it's more for them to just go fucking live your life.
Right.
What about you?
That was my thought.
No, it's a good thought.
It's a good thought. It's a fucking good thought.
I'm nostalgic. I want people to come visit me and shit. I want to be in a mausoleum.
Yeah.
I want
Someplace
to
where
just
somebody can
purchase
go.
a little
You're
space.
not that important to me.
Purchase a space in that wall.
Mausoleum.
You know what I'm saying? There's air conditioning in there. It's nice. People put pictures and shit of you. There's other people in there. Like, I'm sure
I do. I
the
like.
spirits at night, like you're kicking it. And then
For sure.
Whose hair you think I'm eating?
poots.
Okay. All right. That's my cat, guys. It's not, it's not
I want to be in a.
Sure.
I don't want to be. I definitely don't want to be buried. That's just so old school.
I
just
like
always
the like thought of someone coming to visit your body and you being
Nah.
like just that close. Like
I always liked
The
that when I would
mausoleum
go to
right
see
there.
like people and I would visit graves. Like I would think about that even as a
Yeah,
kid.
you're
Like
just,
I'm
like,
so
6
close
feet
to
under.
them still. Like they're right there.
But they're really not because
And then,
the
yeah.
soil
Oh,
moves. They're
And they're
7 fucking
yeah,
miles
they're-
down. They're
It's a
you're
fucking-
talking to a whole different body.
Right.
It's
If
a-
you've ever been to
yeah.
Mount
Soil's
Hope
going.
Cemetery, there's some family members. I'm like,
Yeah.
does no one care about this? No one's around listening to
And
me.
that-
I'm like,
Yeah, you think you're talking to
This
someone? You're
stone's
talking
on
to
the
an old
ground.
fucking yeah. It's
That is
bad.
Calm
exactly
yourself
why I
down.
thought of that, because it was like I don't have like I barely ever go to like visit my grandparents that have passed.
yeah.
Granted, they were either I wasn't alive when my grandfather was when he passed. My grandmother, I was very, very young, and my grandfather died probably like just after high school. So, and I don't make it out there as
Right.
much as I want.
Yeah, same.
So it's
as
like
a
it's
child,
always sad
We don't
when
even
it-
make it to the fucking
like all
DMV
grandparents
to
are
do
buried
like
in
shit that we're
Rochester?
responsible for. We're not gonna
Yeah.
make it over there for someone we haven't met. Sorry.
Your
my
grandparents are buried in Rochester?
PR.
They're buried in Rochester, and if like, and sometimes I'll make that effort, but it's so few and far between the
Yeah.
times that the grass is like it's kind of depressing because it's like the
Yeah.
grass goes over it
Uh-huh.
and like it's just like not taken care of, until
Right.
that moment that I showed up, and it's like,
There's many forgotten people in there, man.
right?
I have a tombstone.
Have you ever seen that
With
movie
my
Coco?
name.
What is it?
Yeah,
Coco?
the Disney
Yeah,
movie.
that shit
think
is
so.
fucking. It's a Disney movie. It's a cartoon, but it has to do with death and like Cinco de Mayo.
Uh-huh.
And if your family doesn't, that's the
Day of
whole
the Dead,
thing
you
in
mean.
like Mexico.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Day of the Dead. Day
Day
of
of
the
the
Dead.
Dead.
Cinco de Mayo is when we all get drunk for the Mexican folks.
That's something I should have said, and he said it.
I'm not Mexican. Fuck you.
Me either.
Oh,
We
where's
know,
the drop
'cause-
of this guy? Because
Puerto Ricans are just tall Mexicans.
that's what he thinks.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway.
Man.
You have all those just on there? Can I click one? Let's go.
I can feel it down in my plum.
That was a good one for me.
Press one for me. Press that yellow one.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
That's perfect for me.
Those were actually
Those are all very good.
I'll pick the yellow one.
That was good.
That was good.
And then when he says some very pause stuff.
Nigga, you gay.
Right. Gay.
Pause.
Can you
but
say
no.
the gay boys?
Hello, gay boys. It's one of my favorite movies.
It's gonna be a
It
drop
kills
too.
me.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
Blue boy.
No, but for real, like and it has to do with all of that family stuff,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
people forgetting them, and then they don't move on,
Right.
or they die for real.
Oh, sad.
But yeah,
for real.
it's wild. So
Do you
that's
really
why I thought of
believe,
that.
Like, life is like, do you believe that there's an afterlife? I don't know.
I guess we'll see when we get there.
If you really want to get into it, what I
He's very deep. Just like I will be in him later.
what I believe happens.
I hope nobody heard that. Can we go back? Bro, you're in charge of editing, right?
We need to revisit what
Okay,
she
just
just
so
said.
you know,
Need to
he
get
won't.
rewind
He won't let
select.
me. I've asked 1,000 times. He's like, "You're not touching my fucking asshole." I'm
Exit
like,
only.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
are we gonna get back onto this again?
Well, Gina's here.
I'm a little wild.
Yeah.
We can get down.
We went for it.
Whatever. Moving on. Do you want to die or do you not? Because I do. So what's up?
I don't want to die.
I'm just kidding. Like, do you think there's life after death?
No.
Do you believe in love after life?
Do I believe in life after death?
Life after love. Oh, I don't know.
What I believe in,
I
right?
was into it.
And this is I've thought about this probably a little too much. But what I believe in, right, is we just hold energy. The universe is made of energy, and energy disperses when it's released. So when we die, the energy that we are holding in that is
Sounds like
what's
Scientology.
believed to be our soul
Right.
We lost him.
disperses from one end of the universe to the other. So yes, there is life after death. It just may not be here.
That sounds like some Scientology
That's
bullshit
what I
right
just
there.
said. Don't jump on my fucking train.
Part by
That was me. That's
You gotta
not
hold
fair.
on to these little
Rochester
electrodes, and then they
chapter.
tell you.
If you
you're
believe
going to heaven or
if you
not,
believe in
Johnny.
the law of attraction, you believe in energy, and that's essentially all the
If
same.
you believe in love after what is it?
Life
if
after
you
love.
believe in love. What is the words?
Life after love,
I
right?
after
feel
love.
Oh my
something inside me say, I really don't think
Oh,
you're
here we go.
strong.
You have to sing it
Well,
with your
I don't know
tongue
how
touching
much
your
further
upper
you
lip
can
the
get
entire
before
time.
we get flagged on
Believe in
YouTube.
love after love.
Right, exactly. We're pushing all the limits.
30 seconds, right? They're like, is that Cher? Are you sampling Cher?
Are
on
we invited
Insensitive
back?
Culture?
Yeah, of course.
We're invited back. We'll be
Yeah,
back.
you're
It's fine.
invited back. I'm just happy you guys are enjoying yourselves.
We're not. Just kidding. We are.
Totally not. I'm fucking starving.
What? We were
I
just at
thought
Applebee's.
you guys were gonna have food
I'm
here.
thinking about
Oh,
Char
man.
now,
God
too.
You're right.
Damn it.
You're
The
not
green
even in
room.
this video.
This guy's at his house.
Hey, at
Oh, yeah,
some
yeah.
point,
This
at
guy's
some
at his
point
house.
we
He
will.
could have snacks right now. I heard a
He's
dog
got
barking and
snacks
shit.
right there. He's always munching.
Yeah, he's cooling.
I
This
just
is
want to let
only
you
the
guys
first
know
evolution.
it's only like 73 degrees out, and I'm dressed like Axl fucking Rose, and it's kind of hot.
I was thinking
Loves
like
it.
Eddie Murphy Raw.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Do
true.
you
Even
want to
better.
make out?
Yes, goddammit.
That was my first thought. I was like, oh,
Thank you. Thank you.
Eddie Murphy
That's
Raw.
a-
He had the full like
yeah,
body
I
suit,
was
right?
full,
Yeah.
I was full
Yeah.
leather.
Dude,
Full leather
I'm
was
so
body.
hardcore.
happy.
Yep. I was
Can you
just
do that
listening
anymore?
to Kevin Hart's podcast earlier this week, and someone was talking about how Eddie Murphy was. I think it was Bob Saget. He was talking about how Eddie Murphy actually did like 2 practice sets of Raw and wore the fucking full leather outfit.
God damn.
Like at the Comedy Store or some shit in LA. Like did the full dress up, did like an hour of the show as he was like,
could hear it
prepping and
squeaking.
doing his shit, and fucking wore the full leather both times.
Couldn't
That
be
means he
me.
wore that
Yo.
shit 3 times. That had to stink so fucking bad.
I'll tell you
yeah.
too, I've been to the Comedy Store multiple times. It is hot as fuck down there.
I can
yeah.
But I
imagine.
got to see, like, I was there a bunch of times. I saw, like, Joe Rogan. I saw Chris D'Elia. Sorry, and I know people don't like him, but it was fucking cool for me. And he was, like, staring at me, and I was like, yes.
Until he knew that you were over 18.
Yeah, and then, I lost my
interest.
shot
He
there.
was like, shit.
But I got to see, like, there were, like, one surprise guest came, and it was fucking Ray Romano. So I was like,
Oh,
yo, that was
that's
fucking
super
sick.
fucking sick,
Dude, it was so sick. I was like, all right, cool.
Hell yeah.
You ever
So-
see Tom Segura?
Yeah, he was there
he's-
too.
That's my dude.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
god, so
dude.
funny.
I would-
But
I
Joe
would love
Rogan,
to
he
see
was
that.
honestly like, he was just a pleasure to be around. He fucking pulled up with that. It doesn't matter. Nice cars, pull right out too. Like you're the fucking boss. You are. You are my guy. It's fine. Bye.
I fucking loved his podcast is the shit. Tom Segura's.
Oh my
I
god.
love that
So
shit.
honestly, that stupid
Fucking
dance thing that
crazy.
they did, I can watch that all day when they go back and forth. Him and Brett or Bert.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so fucking funny.
I love it all. Man, I was looking up this fucking Eddie Murphy shit, just trying to figure out, because I heard he was like 20, 21 when he first came out with, which one was first? Delirious?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he came out with that. Fuck, man, that shit released my birth year, 1983.
Damn.
I wasn't even born, because it was like a month before I was born. I was like, shit. All right, moving on.
This is a random question, but how do you guys feel that Chris Rock is in the new Saw?
I like that transition.
It's weird.
Did you see it, the movie?
No,
didn't.
no. I haven't seen it yet, but I
Hasn't come
saw
out yet,
Chris
has it?
Rock.
No, it's out. It's
Yeah,
in
it's out.
theater.
It's
Yeah.
out.
What?
Go see
When
that,
that
Jen?
shit drop?
Spiral.
It's been out. It's been out for like 2 weeks or 3
There's
weeks.
Fuck up, for real?
There's not a single Chris Rock movie that I can take him seriously in.
So
Like even when he's trying to be serious, he looks fucking more creepy to me. When he's like,
voice,
you know what
too.
I mean? Like, yeah,
It's that fucking voice.
I can't.
I would have probably
Saw?
agreed with you prior to the last season of Fargo.
Yeah.
I didn't
didn't
follow
watch it.
through with Fargo. I started to, but I didn't follow through with it.
So
Yeah.
so every season has different actors and it's a different story.
Right.
So the 4th season has to do with him being, like a black boss coming into this town, taking it over. So, and even then I can see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's hard to think of him in a serious role, but I definitely saw him in a different light.
Right.
And I can tell that now he is trying to make that transition
Right.
from being a comedic actor into that serious. But we also have to remember he wasn't in New Jack City.
He was
Yeah.
a crackhead. in New
He was a
Jack.
crackhead
That's
in that.
what I thought of. And I was
I
like,
think
mean,
that's
that
the
was,
easiest role ever.
That was very early
It was
on.
believable though.
Chris
Mhm.
Rock,
Like, yeah, these
you're
dudes
gonna
are
fail.
crackhead.
I might actually
Don't
dress
do
like
it.
a crackhead for Halloween. I don't know yet.
It's
I get all into it. So
Very easy.
I definitely want. I gotta sit on Monroe Ave, have a bagel, and watch for a little bit.
Yo, let's just be homeless for Halloween. Just sit there.
yeah.
No,
It's too
no,
cold.
no.
It's
Too
cold
many
in
people know who
October.
we are.
Bad karma. Bad karma. I'd
But,
rather be a crackhead.
Why, you give so much money to them anyways.
That's
Oh, you
true.
want to actually do crack? Because we can. I mean, we
Not
just...
that.
Just have someone make a refrigerator out of foam.
I just need a crack sandwich. Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway? Sounds good to me.
That's pretty good. I think you'd be good. I think you'd be fine.
Those are both good.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
When he's putting the hot sauce on the penises that he's eating, that's the grossest, dude. That's what I always think when I think of Tyrone Biggums, dude. So you got some hot sauce, Joe Rogan? Because it was like a Fear Factor thing that they were doing, and Rogan was there, dude.
Yo, by the way, I think Fear Factor is like one of the most fucked up shows ever.
Oh hell yeah.
Like you can't, you sign paperwork. You're like, these are my fears, and they're like, we're gonna fuck you up.
Yeah,
we're gonna fuck you up and put you in. Yeah, like no.
I'd be like, I'm afraid of paper. They're like, put your hand in this paper. I'm like, okay, just do it.
Yeah.
There's like a haunted. It's not a haunted house, but it's like a fear thing. It's in LA, of course, because they're fucking weird. But you fill out all this paperwork about like what scares you or what had scared you or your trauma.
Oh, I heard about this.
Yeah, like the things that really, really bother you in life. And then they bring you and they force you to like watch it. So like I know someone who actually did it, and his fear, he always grew up like very overweight. So his fear was like bullying, and he was bullied as a kid and all that. And like you get put in with like 8 other people that they like pair you with or whatever. And you have to, so it's all dark. Lights come on, you're looking out, and it's just like lockers. And you have to see this kid who's like you, like you're overweight, you're young, and then you see these bullies and they come up and they just like beat the fuck out of him. And you have to watch it, and you have to watch the whole thing. He's peeing himself because he's like getting so beat.
So
and then you like walk out. Like, how do you feel good about that?
So is that is the point of it to help you get past your fear?
I think it's like to butt fuck you,
It
because
sounds
that's
like some
terrible.
Clockwork Orange shit.
Yeah, it's like
you're just making
terrible.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like
It's like
there's
anything
really
though.
any
Like I
point.
could say like my parents died in a car accident, and then like you're forcing me to watch it, to actually watch it happen.
Like, I'm afraid of huge ass titties.
Oh, shame.
Dude, I'm so afraid of being mega rich. It's insane. I go to therapy about
Fat
it.
asses are the worst.
Right.
Money, like just raining money scares the shit out of me. Specifically
Fat asses
hundreds.
are the worst.
Yo, there's that one haunted house
Show
too
title.
in like North Carolina or something, South Carolina. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's Texas.
Where you have to like sign a waiver.
You have to sign a waiver. All you have to do is donate like dog food. It's free, but it lasts up to
like that.
72
What kind of
hours.
dog food, though? You know?
It's actually Greyhound. I actually know that it's like something like that because it's like they're whatever. But you go in, it lasts up to 72 hours, and you have to sign waivers that they literally can
72
torture you.
hours?
Nope.
Nobody's ever made it out.
Too much of a commitment.
It's like
Yeah.
the
I've seen movies about that.
McKenna something
The
house. I don't
second
know.
that you
should look
say
it
that
up.
like the safe word, that it'll all stop. But
No, I don't
Or
think.
some
I
shit
think
like
it's
that.
more than
You're
that.
in there.
If they torture you so much that if you puke, they make you eat your own vomit. They
What?
can hurt you. They've broken bones
Come
on
on,
you.
man.
Yo.
I swear to God, you
Nope.
didn't. You
yeah,
guys
I've
should
seen
watch.
This. I've seen that.
This isn't about that. Actually, you should figure out whatever I'm talking about, like the McKenna house or McKenna something. I'm sorry, don't know.
Write that
But
down, John.
Look it up.
yeah, look it up. Right in here, right here. Watch.
Bing.
Can you put it right here in my
There it
hands?
is.
Can you do that?
Yes, he will.
Cool.
It's gonna
All
be a
right, so-
huge dick. That's what
Huge
it's
Put
gonna
a
be.
dick right here.
A giant, wide head only dick.
No, a chicken nugget dick. A big chicken nugget
Oh my
dick.
God, please.
Chicken nuggets. Except the chicken out kind of chicken nuggets. They're like
So
that big.
good.
That's what I want.
Johnny
But-
Sins is gonna love this episode.
There's a movie called The Houses October Builds, and it's like based off that kind of shit. And it's like a bunch of young kids that just are like, we want to go see haunted houses. You love me so much. You're just looking at me. Oh,
He's
thank you.
like, what the
He's
fuck?
like, just shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm hungry.
I'm wondering what the fuck she's talking about.
McCamey Manor.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, he found
I've heard of it. I've heard
Sign
of that
us up,
shit.
Johnny.
That's
But
wild.
watch The Houses October Builds. It's about like just all of us. We get a van. We record ourselves going to all these haunted houses, and then we want to get to like the badass houses. So like we follow them, and like they're not badass houses. They're like real. Like people are really getting murdered, and then we get all fucked up.
Whoa.
Nice.
At McCamey
Yo,
Manor,
that is
people
wild.
say
Sounds like
to
a
be
dream to
you there.
me.
bound,
He was like, I know you really like
stomped
haunted
on,
houses. Like I don't do
held
those.
underwater, 8
Yeah.
hours.
Yes.
8
See?
hours?
8 hours.
8
Your head
hours.
just gets
Oh,
dunked.
that's different than
dunked.
7, but that's still shitty.
It's
I
you can
mean,
get No, 8 hours. You can get in there for 72.
Oof.
You get stuck in there. I'm thinking he's just saying like the water thing for 8 hours.
Oh, the water thing's 8 hours, Johnny?
I don't know. It said it's a 8-hour tour, but I didn't even click on the link. This is just
Dude, you gotta watch
He's
it.
afraid to.
There's a
Slams
documentary.
his fucking door in.
All right.
There's
so
a documentary
He's gonna
about it.
sign
It's
up
fucked.
on accident, and they're gonna come get him.
Right, we're gonna watch him in that door
There's a
behind his head.
liability
You're gonna
waiver.
have to eat your own vomit, but eat Chipotle before you go because it tastes the same coming out.
Oh my god!
It does. It does. What?
Fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna get judged on that. You
long
guys
as
are
you get
not
the
doing
guac.
I can
shit.
imagine that. Wait,
Y'all
did you smell
smelled
your
your-
shit?
Pay extra
Nobody's-
for the
Do you know
guac.
that I got out of every question? I
Right.
never had to answer if I smelled my shit. I never had to answer what family member I didn't like. I'm a boss.
Did you smell your shit, though?
That's why I asked you, because yes, of course I smell my own shit.
And how about the family member, real quick? While we're
Real
at
quick
it?
then.
My dad really does look like Matthew McConaughey in Dallas Buyers Club, AIDS and all. He really does. And he punched his own teeth out. I swear to God.
Does he ever just break down and cry in his car?
I don't know. I don't know him that well, but do you want to see a picture of him versus Matthew
Hell yeah.
McConaughey? Okay. It's very easy
Yo,
to
while
find.
you're
because-
looking that up, on the Wikipedia page for the McCamey house, it says there's now an option for safe words. There used to not be.
See?
A house operates year round. There's a waiting list of over 24,000 people.
People are fucking
people want to
sick.
do this.
Can
And
you
there's,
believe?
and there's a
Can you get
new
real close to
option
that and
Oh
show
my
that?
where
God.
there's a
Who did the
$20,000
side-by-side?
prize if you finish.
Yeah, nobody's ever
Wow.
finished it though. People are sick. People will eat their own shit though. So I don't know.
Yo,
True.
send
13
me the picture. I'll send it to
13,000 you
him, and
said?
that way.
Send
it'll-
me the picture.
Okay.
Yep.
Here's a picture of my dad
Yo,
versus Matthew McConaughey.
yo,
Those are fake teeth though. He punched his own out, right?
yeah.
So.
Send it
might
to me
need
that way.
photos
If you
for
don't,
the
if
Yeah,
you
we're
don't,
gonna
if
send
you're
it.
okay with
Screenshot
it,
We're gonna send it.
Yeah,
We'll
my
put it
dad
up on
doesn't have social media.
we'll put it up on the
Gina.
YouTube too.
Dad, you're famous. He's like, where's my cut? I need a bottle of fucking black velvet. I need a bottle of black velvet.
Dude, black velvet is what hardcore alcoholics drink.
Thank you. I already
Like-
knew
Yeah.
that my dad was an alcoholic. I don't want to hear it.
No, I had a friend whose dad was, and he was always drinking black, and it was so gross.
Well,
and it
black
smelled
velvet,
like-
if you please, you know? Dude, I drink black velvet too. Like fucking father, like daughter, you know? It's actually really good. There's like no burn. You can chug it. But honestly,
Don't
I
do
can
it.
chug anything. Like put that Lysol in my mouth. I will show you. I gotta go. We gotta
Yeah,
go
we
charge.
won't do that.
We on this now?
I was, I was gonna ask you one quick question.
Ooh, I'd love to
just a,
answer.
just a fast one, and then we can end it. But since you are a horror movie,
Horror.
You are a
Horror.
whore.
Since you are a whore,
horror
A horror
movie
movie
buff.
Yes.
Since you are
What's your top 5 favorite
Horror movies?
Yes.
Top 5 favorite horror movies. Go. Okay. Scream's number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I traveled across country to party in that house and everything. It was the best time of my life. Got to do coke on the counter. Sorry, Mom.
grandma.
Victor's mom.
No,
everyone
you're
is
not
watching.
watching this. I'll throw you under the bus
St.
right
Michael, God, whoever's watching, Scientology gods.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
All right, go.
It's so fucking sad. I'm so sad. Okay. So, not so much like horror, like what really scares me.
Yeah.
But it's Scream. Then it's Lost Boys. Then I'm pretty sure it's The Hills Have Eyes. I don't know. That one like really fucked me up. That and Wrong Turn
The old
have to go
school
hand
one
in hand.
or the newer?
I don't know, all of it, honestly. They're all
Like
just all of
2000s?
it. They're all fucked up. But
Yeah.
those fucked me up.
Hills Have Eyes and Wrong Turn are
They're, like,
both-
hand in hand, yeah.
They're both good.
Damn, I remember Wrong Turn.
mhm.
Yeah, it was good.
I think I
I
seen
think
that
you-
at your house.
Yeah,
it's fucked.
more than likely.
What the fuck else? I think House's October Builds is really up there. I know it's fucking weird, but it's up there.
Which
for
one?
me. That one I was.
Which one?
Are you for fucking real? Let's talk to you for 20 minutes about this movie. Canceled.
Cancel.
Get a big like.
Block is canceled.
Red
Red X.
Probably zoned out.
I don't know.
For
A
20
fifth?
Fucking happens, bro. I've
It
zoned out
happens.
for
It
20
happens.
minutes before.
Same.
Oh yeah. I want to like throw one in that I feel like a lot of people haven't seen. Okay, so this isn't like in my top 5, but I just want like people to see something. I think you guys should watch The Invited.
The Invited.
Mhm.
Oh.
It's just
I feel like I
a
know what
good
that
one.
is. All right, I'll check it
Yeah,
out.
it's just
for
like
sure.
it's something that just kept me on the edge of my seat. I don't know.
I didn't like scary movies growing up, but I was forced to do it because my aunt was a horror movie buff,
Right.
and she's the one who put me on to the original stuff. You know, the
Yeah.
Child's Play, all of the Freddy
course.
Kruegers, Friday
Right.
the 13th. Halloween was the worst, but now I find it to be the best.
So good.
So I'm always down to watch scary movies. However, it doesn't matter who it is. The person that I'm with is never into watching scary movies.
No.
So I
Scary
have to like
movies.
watch them. I have to wait
Wes
till I'm by
Craven,
myself.
Stephen King, both together. They
Yeah.
could honestly just. I would take it. One's dead though. One's dead. Remember the first
love
time I
it.
was ever on your podcast? You got me a present.
I
I was
did.
the only person you ever bought a present.
I did,
What
yep.
was it? Do you remember?
Yes, it was a Michael Myers Funko Pop.
Boop, boop.
Nice.
Still have that boy to this
Look at
day.
that. Look at that. And
Yep.
the only one I have for horror movies is the It, and that was a gift too.
Pennywise, good
Yep.
old Pennywise.
Yep. I need to get a few more. So,
Pennywise
but
with boat.
I know you both want to get out of here so that you can finally go and eat.
More importantly, I'm the only one that hasn't taken a piss, so I'm like ready.
I've been pissed. I've been holding my
I
piss.
will not fucking get up from this chair.
I won't piss until tomorrow. I will stay here.
Exactly.
I'll pee in the chair. Don't think I won't.
My
That's my
back teeth
chair.
are floating, and I'm like,
We'll turn
Yeah.
this into a whole porn. Like, you bring girls on, we pee in the
Piss.
chair, it'll be fine.
Oh
Right.
man, guys! But no, thank you both for coming on to the podcast. We enjoyed it. It
Absolutely.
was a great time. You're
Yes.
definitely invited to come on again if you ever want to.
For sure.
we
and then
signed
we'll.
up for this after a night
You
of
signed
drugs.
a 3.
I was
There
all
you go.
fucked up, and I was like, should we go on? We're all talkative. I'm
Fuck
sorry.
yeah, you should.
We're
don't-
so talkative, and I was just like, we should do a podcast. Let me text my friend. He was like, podcasts are cool. And then the next day, we're like, fuck.
what time was that again?
Don't do it.
The next time I know, we'll probably set it up for something a little bit later, like an 8 o'clock, so that y'all have y'all time to come in full, ready to go.
That's right.
Because we could do shit like that. So,
Oh, yeah.
It'll be fun.
But no, guys, thank you so much. On that note, everyone, thank you for tuning into this podcast. If you enjoyed it, please rate, review, subscribe, have your friends and family subscribe. Remember, check us out on YouTube, Apple, wherever the hell you like. Have them all do that. Also, DFAT Entertainment. Everyone check out all of their stuff. And we love you guys. You got to come back.
Yes.
sure. For sure.
I'm definitely
Good
down.
time. Good time.
Spread
Words.
love,
I'm not
guys.
coming
Spread
back.
love.
I quit.
Fucking
Yeah,
liar.
she's uninvited.